this is Kentucky Hot Brown Boys.
What is going on, everybody?
Hello.
Friday night,
He said
and
hello.
the mood is right. What is going down, Charlie Brown? That's what I want to know.
Nothing much. Chilling.
How's everybody's week been?
I got that. It took me a second. I was like, okay. Woo. Can we just restart? Like, just start over?
Why would we want to do that, man? We're on a roll here, man. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds real good. So
Happy-
yeah, how's everybody's week been? How's everybody's 4th of July? Everybody hold your hands up. Go do a finger count here. Everybody. Brittany, you can put yours down. They kind of smell fishy.
All you doing said we blew up our fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too,
I
man.
didn't like not one firework.
I didn't
I
like
didn't
the
like
one
one either.
I don't get 2 fucks about 4th of July anymore.
No.
That sounds very Grinch-esque of me.
It's like
but
every so many years I might care a little bit.
yeah.
Plus
Unless
I'm
I can
vegan
be
and shit.
on or near the water, I don't give a fuck about it.
I used to sell fireworks. That was one of my first jobs when I got out of like high
Brittany,
school.
put yours
Was
down. They kind of smell fishy. Sorry, trying to pull up this
he
live
just wanted to
video
rerun
again.
that one again because it was so yeah, it was so good.
Yeah.
So that was when I was like 18 when I like worked at a fireworks store. So my love of fireworks has been
Tremendous.
a hatred of fireworks from.
Oh, really? You don't like
yeah.
fireworks either?
Yeah.
Yeah. Not even because you worked at a store?
Not really. I mean, that's the thing. There's some of the like for the good ones, they're like really expensive. So you're like dropping like $300 or $400 at least on some shit that's gonna last like
10 minutes.
10, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, my neighbors put on a fucking show for about an hour.
Really?
Like, it was-
Are they the Rossies?
No, they're the
Johnsons?
I don't know what the fuck their last name is.
Just put $10 in their mailbox just for the hell of it.
Yeah.
Thanks for the show. That's it.
That would be funny.
Send them over a pie.
I'll send them over a bill for cleanup or some shit.
Yeah. That's a very independent
Yeah,
thing
the
to
smell
do.
of gunpowder was definitely
Oh, it was
Yeah.
Nick. Plus it was
Sick.
so like
It messed up
humid
the,
last night.
It messed up the air
Yeah,
quality.
it does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big
all,
time.
all that fucking smoke and shit. Yeah, I bet it does. It's like smog.
Do your dogs do okay with the?
Dude, my dog was like drooling, like shaking on
Yeah.
himself. It was bad.
We had to stay at my mom's house because we were watching her dog, and like she was not acclimating to our house at all. So we had to.
Oh man, they had to acclimate to the house on top of the fireworks.
Yeah, so she was a basket case,
Yeah.
and she wasn't eating, and she's already really skinny because she's old, and so we had to take her home.
That sucks.
Sad.
People say they put the dogs in the basement and play a lot of music.
Yeah.
Play the music loud, so that's
a
all
good
they
idea.
hear.
Yeah, that,
I
like
didn't
that's
know
like
it was a big thing.
yeah. I didn't know that, but I feel like that's gonna fuck with the dog even more.
Yeah.
Like it's like. Now there's all these
There's been
explosions going on, and
isolation.
I'm like Slayer's being played at a full volume.
And I'm locked in the basement.
Yeah, and I'm locked in the basement.
Where am I at? Ariel Castro's house? Like, what the fuck's going on here, man?
It's an
Hey,
undisclosed
Ruth, did that to you?
location, like
Yeah.
Dick Cheney after 9/11.
But then, like, it's like a lot of soldiers and stuff have PTSD, and like fireworks are the
Yeah.
thing that
Yeah.
triggers
I
them.
saw
So it's
some
all like
dude-
Yeah.
4th of July is supposed to be like kind of for the troops a little bit, and then it was like,
Yeah.
well, when it comes to like letting off fireworks,
It's not about the troops. It's about America.
yeah.
You know.
The worst time.
I had like a second cousin or something that was a vet a couple times over, and like when fireworks would go off, like she would just sit in the house with like noise canceling headphones on and just like play music.
And she'd sit in her basement and listen to Slayer.
Yeah, listen to
No,
Slayer.
she was like trying to
and
be
a dog.
She was
Yeah.
trying to be social and be around the family because she was only in town a few times a year, and
She should get the headphones that people use
Get
to
Thunder
shoot guns.
a thundercoat.
Yeah, get her thunder coat.
Yeah.
No, she did. She had like noise canceling earbuds, like, and
Yeah.
then like those mufflers from her gun range.
Yeah. They have the ones that are actually, if it goes over a certain decibels, will just bleep it out. You can't even hear it. Yeah.
But how about those assholes that are letting them off at like 7 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah.
Like,
Fuck them.
Like the one shooters every
Well,
Yeah.
once in a while.
What's
yeah.
even worse is like last night, like I said, like the neighborhood was loud for like 2 hours, and then like a little bit, like after like 11:30, 11:45, there was like one or two just stray
One
ones,
off.
yeah.
and then like of course my fat ass, I've been stuck on the couch watching fucking Walking Dead reruns all fucking day. Stayed up till like
Oh,
3.
wow. You know it's Will and Grace.
No. It's like I stayed up till like 3 o'clock in the morning last night just watching them, you know, because what the fuck else am I gonna do, you know? But at like 1 o'clock, it was like 1:15. Somebody lets off like a whole brick of shit for like 5 minutes straight. All you hear is like, and I'm like, really? 1 o'clock in the morning? I'm not mad because I'm trying to sleep. I'm just mad that maybe other people are trying to sleep. It's like really, it's like 1 o'clock in the fucking morning. What the hell is wrong with these people, man?
Yeah, not everybody gets like works the same
4
hours
weekends
and
off.
shit, or like
They
gets
just
a lot of
got
people
off
had to
work
work.
and shit.
Yeah.
Like, man, let me get off my shit a little bit.
Yeah.
4:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just letting them
Do
know
it,
I'm
dude.
home.
You should do it.
I have some. I do. I thought about it
Yeah.
because I wasn't feeling it. I start feeling because I work third shift anyway, so I start feeling shit super late. So it was like 1:30, and I start feeling it. Like,
Yeah.
man, I didn't feel like going to jail. Pretty much. I live in an apartment complex.
Yeah, they don't
Townhouse.
allow fireworks in Ohio, do they?
I
Not
mean,
Not
technically.
te-
it's like the
technically.
gray area.
Because
Because when I was with my ex, we used to let them off in the backyard, and the cops showed up once and was joking around and shit. They didn't really
Oh, he was cool about it.
don't
Yeah,
set
that's
nothing on
cool.
fire, you
Yeah.
know.
Then I was setting them off on my son's birthday because I had something left over.
Yeah.
And shit, his birthday at the end of July. So at
But
the
you
end
get
of the
some
party, I
flash
was just letting
fireworks,
shit
man.
off. Yeah.
Did the cops show up the second time too?
Yeah. They was
Dude.
cool then too.
That's cool.
Dude,
They don't care for real.
for a black dude to get the cops called on you twice,
Yeah.
and you're still alive.
With
Man,
explosives.
They just happened
Yeah.
it wasn't a gun. You know,
Yeah.
they saw a gun anyway, no matter what, you know.
Yeah.
Just it's part of the uniform. You know, they see me, they automatically see a gun.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
even if it's not really there, you know. So
Yeah.
you know, I was non-threatening that day.
However they look at it, you've definitely got a pistol loaded under the
Exactly.
couch in your house
No,
that
it's
you
in
can
my
get to
waistband.
quickly.
No, it's in my waistband.
It's always
Ah.
on the person.
Right, and then always reaching for it and
Oh, yeah.
resistant. Arrest.
Like if
just
your hands go below
automatically.
your nipples, you're reaching.
Yeah.
Naturally, you just feel
If-
awkward.
Yeah.
Why you tweaking out? You just get stuck like that.
That is great. Have we had like an unarmed black guy shooting in America lately? Have we had any?
Oh,
No.
I'm sure they're every day. They're just
Yeah.
not widely.
Not like
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
It's not time to,
So
rile
should
up
I-
the emotions yet. You know, we got other shit to worry about. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
I almost had to fight an old lady last weekend.
What?
fuck yeah.
Why?
So my friend,
what's up with y'all? Y'all get into it with newscasters, old
Well,
ladies.
this was in middle of Bumfuck, Ohio, and I was there. My friend Latoya, who is a lady of color, and I went to Wilmington, Ohio, which first mistake. And then we walked in. We got all like
Lady of color. So elegant.
we got all dolled up, and we go in. And well, we did. We like got all fancy because we were going to this like old like fancy
Well,
looking.
you can tell she's
hotel.
not from Kentucky.
Yeah. And so we go in and we sit down, and like first of all, it was like a record scratch. Like it was just like everybody like turns around, like looks at us, and like I, being the goth bitch that I am, like had a like long black dress on and this colored lipstick.
Did you have your
and
dead hamster with you?
I did in my purse, obviously.
Fuck yes.
And Latoya like had on this like really pretty lace dress. Everybody else is like jeans and t-shirts, and we get in and we get sat, and this lady, the entire time is like staring at us, like not like doesn't break eye contact.
Did she say something stupid like go back to China or
She
some
doesn't-
bullshit?
She doesn't say anything, but she's like obviously like staring at us and like whispering, and then I'm like, maybe just because we look different. And then it was just like, I looked at her and she looked at me and goes, just shakes her head.
What?
And I was like, what the fuck, old lady? And my friend's like, we're not cussing an old lady out tonight, so just hang tight.
It's better than beating an old bitch's ass.
Oh, it gets like,
How old
this
was
is,
she?
like, probably in her mid-60s. This was the
That's not that old.
classiest fucking move I've ever seen, though. My friend Latoya goes to the waiter, to the waitress, goes, can I have the table to my immediate left, Bill? And pays their fucking check. And they just don't know what to do at the end. And then they like slide over and they're
Really
like,
awkward.
you didn't have to do any of that. And the lady goes, I don't understand. And my friend goes, well, we seem to be making you uncomfortable. So we wanted to make sure you were a little bit more comfortable. And the lady takes her purse and just storms off. Like what the
Still
fuck?
accepted the free meal though. Like I'm not that offended by.
And then the poor husband's sitting there like, and he pays our check, which our check was like $20 cheaper than theirs. Anyway, so it
I'd
was.
have
Time
been like,
to hit the ATM.
I want to
and-
get 4 desserts.
yeah, like, a couple
to
more
go.
drinks over
Yeah.
here. Yeah.
But yeah, we almost had to fight an old lady.
You should have.
But
Yeah.
it was, I mean, this.
And
this
like somebody
lady
recorded it.
Was
World Star.
Yeah.
insane. Like, it was nuts. But don't go to Wilmington. It's
Every time I hear Wilmington, I just think of the Weather Channel.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's all they have
The
there.
National
it's like
Weather
Wilmington
Service in
and
Wilmington, Ohio.
yeah, the national set. Like,
Oh, that
weather
is where
center
that's at.
yeah.
And like farms. That's it.
Yeah.
It was.
So it needs to be touched by a tornado just a little.
Yeah, just a little bit.
It's due. It's due for a tornado.
I mean, it should. I mean, it is where the Weather
Yeah.
Channel is. I mean,
Yeah.
that's like in studio guest.
Yes.
We're bringing in what F5 tornado, everybody. Come on in. Right now we got Weatherman Bill out in the field trying to get a word from it. You know, got some asshole standing there with a microphone like, tornado! We gotta see!
I wonder why it isn't like in that specific city. Like it's not near anything. Like
That's probably why.
Probably why.
Yeah, because it's open and flat.
I guess.
Yeah.
They have one down in Walton. They got the Doppler radar tower, and that's like just all that's down there is that. Don't go near that damn thing.
Why?
I don't know. You might glow or something.
I don't know.
Track the UFO.
Turn into a hurricane.
That's
Yeah.
some Stranger Things.
Turn-
going
Yeah.
on.
Turn into a hurricane.
Yeah, turn
Just
into
by
a hurricane.
proximity
Yeah,
sake?
yeah, just yeah.
Bam.
We should
Hurricane.
storm it like people want to storm Area 51.
Yeah.
Storm Wilmington. Hashtag.
Yeah.
No, the
We should do that.
The thing with the whole Area 51 thing, I think it is a great idea.
No, it's not.
They
you
need-
can't put that on
they-
Facebook and
They
expect nothing
need
to happen.
Yeah, but they need to do it.
So is that
Just because. Do you really think that they're going to shoot a bunch of unarmed civilians?
Yes.
Yes.
In the masses?
Why won't they?
I don't know. Because you know everybody's going to be Facebook Live and like, we're not doing nothing. We're just walking
Well,
here.
honestly,
Yeah.
they'll
But
stop
we're just
them. They'll
walking.
Stop them before they even get
if
there.
yeah if you
Yeah.
They use rubber
broadcast it,
bullets
yeah,
or some shit?
it's going to be like fortified.
Have you ever seen anybody that got caught walking on Area 51? Like what they do?
No.
Dude, they come.
But
they come in hard.
They have
But I can
They
beat that
probe
mission
you like
on
an
San
alien.
Andreas
Yeah.
pretty cheap.
Yeah.
They
They're
also
pretty
have
quick.
the sound technology. They can just shoot that at them.
Yeah.
The sound waves and
Yeah.
like make them go deaf.
Ooh,
Yeah.
nice.
That shit actually works.
I believe it, especially if they played like Nickelback or something. I'd be like, all right, you win, deuces, I'm out.
Have you ever heard of that thing where like apparently kids under like 25 can hear a
Some
certain
frequency?
and like but anybody over 25 can't hear it.
Yeah.
And
I
so
heard
they
about
just
that.
like blast it at like convenient like outside of convenience stores to disperse the youth.
I heard about
There's a
that.
guy that
Oh,
that's cool.
There's a guy that I work with.
That's
and
pretty cool.
He said his sons put their cell phones on that frequency so they get text back and forth in class. I'm like, nah, that sounds too advanced. I don't think
Yeah, I don't
anybody
know
do
what
that
that
shit.
means.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no-
Crazy.
Like they set it as a ringtone, like so they know when they got like a message or a text or something like that instead of having anything else.
Is that
Huh.
is that a legit thing for reals?
Yeah.
Yeah, they say it's
well,
for real.
There's
Really?
a thing you can download and like I would play it for my little cousins and like they would get so like stop it hurts.
Yeah.
Whoa.
It's like that bad.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well,
Why
it's
don't
like-
parents
Like a
just use
dog
that
whistle?
more to like keep their
It
yeah, it's
is
a
like a
kid
dog-
whistle. Kid whistle.
That is a. Dude, I'm
I
gonna
tried
have to
to-
download that now.
I tried to play it really loud for my mom's neighbor kids because they were really annoying. And
Put a
So
big speaker
Put it through a
outside
the
speaker
house.
system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did. I Bluetoothed it and it didn't work.
But if the kids listen to like too much music at loud frequencies, do they blow it out too soon? Is that basically how you lose it over time?
I think it's just like a natural aging thing. Like you're
When you get your first wet dream, it goes away. for boys, not with
boys,
girls. When
yeah.
you get your P-rod.
Well, how old were you when you got your first wet dream? Because mine only happened like 3 or 4 years ago.
Wow, are you really,
You can
are
still
really
get
sorry
it.
about
Have you ever
this?
got it? Have you got one
No.
as an adult? Because that can happen
Yeah,
too.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like
I
my
probably only
first
had-
and only one happened
Growing
like 3 or
up,
4
I
years
probably
ago.
only had like that I can remember like one or two. I think.
See, they made it sound
Wow.
like it happened all the time.
Yeah, they make it sound like it's like an every night thing, and that's
Yeah.
not the case.
I mean, honestly, I wish it was every night because it was pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah, I remember when they
Yeah.
showed us some like the puberty movie, you know, that they show like between 5th grade and like going to middle school.
Yeah, the one that was made in like the
yeah.
40s.
And they show like they explain like what a wet dream is, and then it's like it like shows like a lady in a bathing suit walking down the beach, like that would be your wet dream. It's gonna take more than a woman in a bathing
Nocturnal.
suit. Yeah,
Yeah.
nocturnal emission. Admission.
That's like a badass band name.
Yeah, it would be.
You just wake up with crunchy underwear, bro. Like, fuck
mean,
I just
that.
remember when it
Mine
happened, and
wasn't
I just
crunchy.
thought like I had sweat. I like, oh man, I
Yeah.
sweat a whole bunch last night. When I sweated a whole bunch
remember?
last night. when I
Mine
was
woke
like-
me up.
Well, I don't remember
Like,
a
I
lot of my
can-
dreams
yeah.
anyway.
I
so-
convulsed and like
Yeah.
woke up and was like, oh.
Wouldn't it be funny if the dog was laying there next to you? You're like, oh shit.
Jar of peanut butter laying there next to him.
My mom did
You're
catch
like, what did I just do?
my mom did catch me jerking off.
Really?
When I was like
Wow.
13 or
Mom,
14.
wait. It was
Like-
one of those.
like-
It was
Granny,
Granny, no. No, but I had I got strep throat a lot when I was
yeah?
when I was a teenager.
Were you trying to suck your own dick?
Yeah, I was like 13 or 14, and like I stayed home from school that day because I was like sick, and I left my bedroom door open, and my mom was coming upstairs to put away laundry, and I was like, I didn't even hear her, and I was like sitting there, and she's like, oh my god, takes off like down the steps, and she was like, I thought you didn't feel good. Like,
I was trying to
you're
remember.
sick. That means you want to jerk it off. Like, come on. Then she came back upstairs and finished me off. It was
I think I've seen that video on Pornhub. Yeah.
humiliating. It was pretty embarrassing. Like
Was
we
it-
didn't talk, didn't make eye contact for probably like a week or two.
Was it like full on dick in hand going at it?
Yeah, I was.
Wow.
Yeah,
Was it the
Was
Golden
in your
Girls?
room? Did she like get an eyeful? Like
she walked up the stairs and turned went to say something.
Were you
to
doing
me.
the underlegger when
No,
she
but
saw
I
you?
did have a penthouse because I had my bed would be against my wall. And
You're
this,
all propped up.
Yeah, so I could prop my magazine up when I was just I didn't have a VCR in my room.
You were
or
playing
anything.
in
the
pages.
internet you had to use. That's all you had was magazines. I think we talked about that a couple,
Back in
a couple
my
of weeks
day.
ago. Yeah, that's all you had.
You had your days planned out.
Yeah.
The page numbers planned
It
out
was
days
the
ahead.
Diane. Yeah, it was the. Actually, no, it was a Playboy. It was the Diane Parkinson from Price is Right Playboy magazine.
sounds
that I had to
old.
Yeah.
buy off my friend for $20 back then.
Damn.
Wow,
Yeah,
that was a premium.
that's crazy.
yeah.
I've never been caught.
Really?
I've had like one really close call, but I've never been caught.
By who?
I don't want to say
Ah!
because it's weird.
Wait,
man.
oh, okay.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
oh.
it wasn't
yeah.
me, was it?
No.
Okay, that's good. That would have been weird, man.
Nobody in this room.
Was it your
Okay.
kid?
No.
That'd be fucked up.
Well, your kid.
Yeah, I think that would be that would.
That'd be worse than a parent, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because at least your parent understand.
Yeah.
Your kid is like.
Have
I
either
Like, what's
There's
going
actually
on?
an unreleased lyric and parents just don't understand. Will Smith got caught by his mom jerking off, and they made him cut that part of the song. Whatever.
Oh shit.
Shut up, everybody.
What, in Big Willie style?
Thanks. Yeah.
have either of your kids ever caught you guys in a romantic situation?
No.
Almost.
I did. I don't even have
You
kids.
just, lay down. You already kind of got the
Yeah.
cover on you a little
Like
bit.
act like you're sleeping.
I always anymore. I just tell the wife look, if the fucking kids walk in, let them get fucking scarred. When I was
That's how you learn.
Circle life.
when I was a kid, I heard my parents having sex. Like
Yeah, I
my,
did too.
My room was right next to
You
theirs.
jerked off, didn't you?
And no, I
You guys hated
honestly,
each other, thank God.
I honestly thought it was my sister and her boyfriend
Yeah.
downstairs.
Mm.
So I'm already awake and I'm pissed off because I had to listen to this shit. So I go downstairs to bust my sister, give her shit, and I open the door to her room and she's laying there sound asleep, and I just went, ew. And she woke up, she's like, what is it? And I was like, Mom and Dad are having sex. Oh, it was so bad.
Last week.
Yeah. They had a towel shoved under the door and everything.
Well, they're smoking weed in there
Damn.
probably. Yeah.
They're just smoking weed and they're playing porn.
Yeah, and they ordered
Yeah.
pizza without the kids. Don't tell me ordered pizza.
Just play this porno, they won't come in.
Oh, man.
So yeah,
That's
that's
that tranny porn your dad had.
that's some weird shit, man. Some weird shit.
You build up sensitivity after a while, and then you just gotta.
Do some weird
So
shit.
yeah.
So you find the
you
next
heard it
thing
more than
and shit?
once,
We-
Brad?
Oh.
Just once.
That's all I ever heard was once. So
Yeah.
once was enough.
Yeah.
You
know?
became that kid that couldn't hear anymore.
Yeah,
That's part of
that's-
that frequency that she speaks of.
Yeah,
Ah,
that's when it happened for you.
Ugh.
In high school, my high school boyfriend found his dad's 80s porn, and
Yeah.
they were Mega Bush and
Oh yeah, that's.
But it was technically
Mega Bush did
explaining-
9/11.
Nice.
That was pretty good. Though.
Yeah.
Like,
Mega Bush,
nuclear.
You just remember when he got the shoes thrown at him? And he was like,
yeah.
Honestly,
I was like, damn, that dude got moves.
From when his dad puked.
I don't remember
Oh,
Oh,
when he
that.
the
almost choked on
Chinese
it.
guy.
Yeah.
when Bush almost choked on a pretzel.
Yeah.
He almost choked on a pretzel?
He
Which
did
one?
He did choke on a pretzel and he fell and he
Was it
had
Jeb?
He had rug burn.
No, it was George
President Bush.
Senior.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
Senior.
No. It
Oh, it was Junior?
Junior.
It
In
was?
The,
I thought it was
in
Senior.
the Oval Office.
What's that guy doing these days? Think we can get him on the show?
George
Painting
W. Bush?
pictures.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
paints. He's like a killer painter.
Really?
I don't say killer, but he paints a lot.
Oh,
I
he's-
mean, he is a killer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Following
A
around
lot of killers.
So you paint a lot of
Michelle
like
Obama and shit.
He just
So
wants
he
more
follows-
candy. That's all.
You
Oh,
ever-
yeah.
You ever see how he act?
Yeah, he's always like, "Hey, here's some
he-
candy."
He
yeah.
be trying to hit that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think is the candy thing gonna work? You think?
I don't know. Hey, little girl. Hey.
Yeah.
No, Joe Biden.
yeah.
man.
Yeah. at least he's sniffing her, right?
yeah.
Does he give her like pot of honey? He's like, "Here you go, sweetheart."
Hey, if he's trying to pick up Michelle Obama, he's got a new pickup line now.
Yeah.
Like, damn girl, you look just like a Little Mermaid and shit.
Was
Oh,
that
man.
Ariel or Michelle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the guy that was in court in the was it like his lawyer or something, or the I can't remember. The lady came in. She was all like dressed in like a skirt and things like that. And he goes like, "Damn girl, you're thinking about oatmeal." He's in handcuffs and a jumpsuit.
Yeah.
He's like, I was like, "Damn, that's smooth."
That was funny, man. That was good.
Shit, I would look, especially like if I know I'm really, really guilty and gonna go to jail. I would make the most of those little court days.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Especially if you're on like a real trial and you're gonna drag it out for 8 months. Like, man, shit, I get to come outside all the time.
And everybody wonders why, like, Charlie Manson acted so fucking crazy. Like, he was just making the best of it, man.
Yeah, he knew what
That's
he was
all-
doing.
He knew he was
All
fucked.
those
you know?
camera
Having fun with
interviews,
it,
that
yeah.
was just
Yeah.
breaks. They was giving
Yeah.
them nice
Yeah.
food and shit, I'm sure. Like, you
Yeah.
hungry again? Like, oh, yeah, I want some rallies.
I forgot that he died until today.
He died like 2 years
Until
ago.
just now, right?
17.
You
No,
want to rate,
Oh.
I-
rate
he's on
that death?
There's
No.
a podcast about women who marry.
Oh fuck it. Well, we
murderers.
should rate. Well, let's rate it.
Oh man, we already rated him.
Oh, you guys did.
We did him. Yeah.
You
yeah.
remember what you gave
You
him?
got no. I probably gave him like a 1 or 0.
Oh, I
Oh,
would remember.
no.
I'd go.
Yeah, you got to get hired.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd probably give him like a 4.
I can't remember.
4 or 5.
I can't remember what I gave him, but it was probably up there because I like weird shit like that.
I'm anxious to see that. I think a lot of people are going to be pissed off because I think a
Time
lot
in
of people
Hollywood.
are thinking that new Tarantino movie is going to be all about
Yeah.
Charles Manson, and I
It's
think
about
it's
the other
barely
side.
going to
It's
be.
about the
Yeah.
actors
Yeah, he's just a
Yeah.
part of it.
Yeah.
It's going to look like it's going to be real
It's
good.
gonna
The,
touch
the guy
on
that
it a
plays
little
him
bit,
looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was in Justified. He did a really good
We
job in
should
that
rate
movie
like
too.
top 10
That show.
or top 5, whatever, like serial killer, madman, whatever you want to call it.
We could do that.
Cult leaders.
Oh,
Oh, we already know
We
Jerry's
can mesh
favorite.
it all together
Can't-
somehow.
don't even get me started on cult leaders, man.
Yeah.
Who's your
He's
favorite?
like,
He loves-
Oh,
Jim
one-
Jones?
One and
City
only
has
Jim
my
Jones.
heart.
Me
City has
too.
my heart.
He's overrated.
I think
Nah.
Over 900 people? Okay.
Not was it
Yeah.
910?
Well, what are
some
your
shit like that.
criteria for judging?
Charismatic, like how charismatic they
How-
are,
how
like how
far
many
they took
people,
it,
how
yeah.
far they took it,
I
how many
guess by
people
how
that
far
like they
followed
they-
shouldn't have
them.
believed him. He
Well-
looked all nervous and jittery.
Wasn't
Oh,
Hitler
that's
kind
all
of
the,
looking
that was
for
all
him?
the amphetamines.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then I'd probably go 2 would probably be
Manson's up there.
Manson's up
he
there.
had a lot
Koresh
of-
is really interesting too.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
Koresh a lot.
Because Manson shit was mixed with like pimping a little.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
He
dark
was.
side of
Have
it.
sex with them so we can get more people in the
Yeah, he was a
family.
player and shit.
There was just one, the Source family, that I watched, and I don't know. The only person that died was him, but that was pretty crazy.
And then that UFO,
Sound
the
like
Heaven's
that
Gate
went
one's
backwards.
pretty interesting.
Yeah.
You're the only one that died.
Yeah,
He's
that's
failed.
yeah.
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 I like watching
That's like the
I
last
think it's
thing
on
that-
like ID Discovery or some shit. One of the crime show channels or weird channels like that. It's like People's Magazine investigates, and they do like a different cult each
Mhm.
week. They're on like season 2. They're pretty good. They're pretty informative. I
Yeah?
like them.
Any, like, big ones no one knows about. That aren't that
there was
big
quite a
name?
few that I had heard a little bit about, but didn't know a lot about. And I was like, oh well, that's pretty
I
interesting.
tried to watch that cult documentary that was on Netflix about In the Wild Country or
Yeah.
whatever. I couldn't.
That one was more like scammy than it was murdery.
Yeah.
I like Psycho Manifesto documentary type shit.
Yeah.
When they always have one about the one guy, I forgot exactly what he did. He shot something up, but he recorded himself like for a week before he went out and did the spree.
I like the Bjork
That
stalker.
he was
Oh,
he the
yeah,
one
that
like,
guy.
starved himself
Yeah,
right before,
yeah.
so when he died, he died like he knew that he was going to probably get shot by the cops, so he like did a cleanse so he wouldn't like shit himself when he died because
Yeah.
he wanted to go out with dignity.
It's crazy.
That's
Like that's some
That's
pretty
intense.
admirable.
good. Yeah.
Damn.
That's like intense like dedication to your cause. Because I think it wasn't it only just to kill his like ex-friend or something.
I can't remember exactly what it was. I just remember them
It was
making a documentary off of his little suicide manifesto.
but he didn't die.
video.
Like they took him alive. That's what.
yeah,
All that work for fucking nothing.
Yeah, all that,
Well, see,
man.
a lot of these people
Man.
don't. A lot of them just want attention. Let's be honest.
Oh,
man.
yeah, for
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
Everybody don't want to die.
No.
Most of them do, but few of them just want a little hug.
Yeah.
Look.
The
You know,
Name in the
variety.
paper.
Yeah.
And blankie.
A blankie. A little blankie. A little blankie.
Probably people were hugged more.
That Bjork shooter video, like that dude, like
Yeah,
that
that's some
shit's
creepy
fucking
shit,
creepy.
yeah.
I've seen a lot of creepy shit. But that's just
What?
like disturbing. The guy
Bjork,
that
like the
was
singer
like
Bjork?
he was
Yeah.
like stalking her, and then he
Oh,
ended
tried
up
to
like
shoot her in the airport or something.
tried to and then he like ended up just like didn't he kill himself like on
Yeah.
camera?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
But he
like
kept like
stalker?
he kept like a diary of like
Oh, she got another video when they was questioning her, she had her head down, and she attacked the reporter.
oh yeah
Oh,
yeah
yeah.
that
That was
shit
a good one.
crazy too.
Yeah, she was. No, they weren't even like interviewing her. She was like walking.
Yeah,
She was like
attacked
getting
out of
ready to
nowhere
get on a
and shit.
plane or some shit, and like the reporter said something, and she just fucking went off.
Yeah,
Oh,
but this
I
dude like
wouldn't
kept
fuck
like a
with Bjork.
video diary of like it was like a year or two of his life because there's
Yeah.
like just like hours of his like shit on
Yeah, I saw
YouTube.
that documentary too.
Oh, there's a documentary about
yeah,
that guy.
they made one about him. They
Huh.
with his suicide videos
Yeah.
and all that as well, and a similar style to the one me and Herbert
Huh.
was talking about.
Huh?
Yeah,
You remember the name of it?
no, but if you Google it,
Google it. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It come on all these channels. He was just talking about ID. They just rotate all
Yeah,
that type of
ID,
different
oxygen,
shit.
Yeah.
all kinds
All
of
day.
shit. Yeah.
You know, the one that I want, like an in-depth, like serial, like 12-person one is James Dorner, the cop from LA that like went.
Oh, the one they
yeah.
Oh, the
burned him in
Oh,
the cabin.
burned- yeah, I was gonna
Oh,
say
yeah,
that.
they not
Like,
gonna tell the truth.
He
about
was,
that.
yeah, he was onto something, and
Yeah,
that's
big
why
time.
you'll never
Big
get
time.
that.
What do you
But-
think he was onto?
Well, first of all, he was like calling out all of the corruption of the LAPD, so there's that. But like, I don't know.
Oh, I'm sure they said it.
I mean, I don't even work there,
Bad.
but I could pretty much tell you that there's some corrupt motherfuckers working there.
Yeah, even from like the
But, like,
Tupac and Biggie stuff.
Yeah,
man.
that was some
Yeah.
crazy shit.
I think there had to have been something more than just like like they're corrupt, but
Ooh, like that documentary, The 7-5.
yeah.
You guys should watch
That
that
was-
documentary.
7-5?
The 7-5. Yeah, it's on Netflix. It's this documentary. It's like the most corrupt cops like of all time. It's like this dude in New York City, like
Yeah.
right when the crack epidemic started. Dude was paying off like drug dealers to like drug dealers were paying him to bust other drug dealers
Oh,
and give him like
shit.
a heads up. And this cop got to be so powerful, it cost $30,000 just to sit down with him and have like a discussion
Damn.
about whether or not
Wow.
he would
Consultant
work
and
for you.
shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
He was like
Damn.
mobbed up.
And that was just
in-
so like he was on there. He's on their time. He's like, yeah, that's to like show like how like you were taking it seriously.
Mhm.
He's still alive.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he got caught and had like testify. Thing
Was
is
he
like
Damn.
was he doing this
He
from prison?
flipped though.
he got his partner involved, and then the partner got addicted to coke and was just getting fucking stupid with the money, like showing like driving to the precinct in like a Ferrari and
Well,
shit.
that was the one who was like the mastermind of it all.
Well, he had a coke problem too. I thought.
Yeah, but like the one that like
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I'd watch it
Everybody
again.
knows
Everybody should
the,
watch
the
it. though.
number
It's
one
really good.
rule: don't get high on your own.
Yeah, and don't
supply.
show up if you're going to be a corrupt cop. Don't drive to the precinct that you work at in
Yeah.
a fucking Ferrari
When
when
you're
you're
making
making
60 grand a
60
year.
grand a year is what he like made. His police like it's crazy.
Ladies and gentlemen, the return of Bob Saget.
Oh boy,
Oh wow.
He's on the in the YouTube chat.
I think it's Will Daggum.
You think it is? Well, Dagum's in the chat
I know,
too.
I'm just fucking with him.
it's Chubbs.
I think that's
You never know.
a strong theory.
Yeah,
What?
did the Bob
Yeah.
Saget
Well, I
stuff
mentioned
start
that
before?
Yeah.
Before who?
Before
yeah.
Chubbs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
that Well
man.
Daggum is.
Oh, like sometimes I think about that. I'm
I
like,
don't know.
that'd be a
wasn't-
Will Daggum-esque thing to do. Like, I got you fuckers, you know.
Bob
I don't
Saget
know, I
was
don't know
not
if Bob Daggum
chiming
did
in
that.
last week, was he?
No, because I was on last week a couple times when I was fishing.
Yeah,
Whoa.
Yeah.
Finkel
That-
is Einhorn. Einhorn is Finkel.
Finkel.
Like,
Oh,
oh
man.
shit, that's a good.
How? Why? In it together.
I thought I got really quiet because I saw you hit that button. I thought you were gonna play a sound.
Thought she was gonna do the crickets.
I have no idea what the fuck y'all talking about.
He said, "Where did I go?"
I was like, I'm so lost. I was like, what the?
The whole Finkel and Einhorn thing.
Yeah, I don't
from
know.
Ace Ventura.
Ace Ventura.
Oh.
Yeah. Hi, I'm
Oh.
looking for Ray Finkel and a clean pair of shorts. You don't remember that movie, man?
I remember bits and pieces of it.
Oh man, such a good flick, dude. So good.
Yeah, I only remember like the big parts because that's pretty much all I've seen.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Part 2 was way better.
Yeah,
Really?
and Tommy Davidson's.
Really? You think part 2 is better than part 1?
I think if I watch it now, I probably would think so.
I don't know, man.
I guess I have to watch them.
It's probably equally shitty.
I
though.
did not like either of them, and I was a child when they came out.
What about the mask? What do you think about the mask?
I like the mask.
Mask
It's
is
probably
alright.
horrible
Yeah, I like
now,
the mask.
though.
Yeah,
Yeah, that movie does not hold
Doesn't
up.
hold up
The
now.
quality, the CGI, I don't even know if they was calling it that.
Yeah.
At the time.
Or like the Who Framed Roger Rabbit, shit like that.
That holds
That's
up
funny,
still.
though.
You think it does?
Yeah.
Animation, though,
I think that was the
Animation
first
was
movie
good.
I
I
ever
was-
saw in theaters.
Really?
One,
Yeah.
I think it was Who Framed Roger Rabbit. That or Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. One of the two.
Yeah. Ooh,
Well,
Honey, I Shrunk the
Honey,
Kids, is
had
like,
a Roger Rabbit cartoon
At the beginning,
of it.
you're
I
right.
think. Yeah.
I think Honey, I Shrunk the Kids may have been the first one.
Yeah.
Little Mermaid was my first movie.
Really? Let's talk about this. Little
Oh
Mermaid
well,
here.
are all your childhood dreams now
Ruined.
ruined?
Crushed.
I
Tinted.
don't like. I think the live action is going to be different no matter what you do. So
Is it gonna be live action?
I think
Yeah.
yeah. Cause
Oh yeah, I saw the actress that's gonna
I
be
didn't
playing
even
her. Yeah.
bother to
Yeah, it's
think
live
about it
action.
and shit.
I will be more upset if they like change her hair too much. Like if it should be red. It just needs to be red. Because that's my only.
Hey, the actress who's
That's
playing
my
her
only
ain't Nicki
concern.
Minaj, all right?
I don't know. Like,
Ooh,
I think,
Thick
like,
Nicky is a mermaid?
Like
Well,
a nice burgundy. Or
I heard who might be playing Ursula, and I was more offended by that.
Melissa McCarthy?
Yeah.
That's Jerry's girl. He loves her.
Hey, I could see
That's the evil
her fucking
lady,
playing
right?
the evil
Yeah,
bitch. Yeah.
yeah.
I fucking hate Melissa McCarthy.
I can't stand her.
I can't stand her either, man.
But Ursula's got to be a little pretty. Like I want Harvey
Harvey
Oh,
Weinstein.
Harvey Firestein.
Yeah, he's-
You want Harvey Weinstein to play?
That's
Harvey
insulting to
Firestein
her.
would be.
Yeah. Beat off into a
Harvey
potted
Firestein?
plant. Like,
Did you ever see?
Oh,
Did
man.
you ever see the birdcage or anything? He. Like,
Is that like?
oh, Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah.
Harvey Firestein. See, I almost called him Weinstein. too.
He's like, Ariel, you can't get this. You can't get this role.
Well, do you
unless
know who
let me-"
they originally based Divine off of, and who was supposed to voice? Or I blew it already, but
Yeah.
Divine was supposed to be.
Really?
Yeah, the voice of Ursula in that first.
Wow.
yeah,
Did
the
you ever see
first-
Pink Flamingos?
I love that movie.
That's such a great flick.
So
man.
fucked up.
She said dog shit at the end.
Yeah.
You know they fed that dog nothing but steak.
Stick. Mm.
Yep.
They should let Roseanne do it.
That'd be cool.
Oh, yeah, that would be.
Nobody wants anything to do with her
They
now.
don't even
though.
got to give her a script.
Yeah.
Just do you.
Have her wear like a Make America Great cap.
Jews with them within the little.
Wow.
The underwater Jews.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's Jewish and she complains about
Really?
the Jews. Well, here's the thing: like when when all that
I didn't
stuff
know
and
she
she
was
got
Jewish.
attacked by with all that shit going on with
Are
Twitter.
you really gonna defend Roseanne?
She's bipolar and has mental problems.
I
like
feel
remember
sorry
in the
for her.
'90s when she was acting all
Yeah,
like
but
kind of
it's also
crazy.
When she
kinda
did
like-
this national anthem.
ABC
enough said.
knew that and chose to pick up the show anyway.
Oh, because that's what you
'Cause it
get
was
for
a
wanting that
cash grab.
nostalgia. Yeah, you want that.
Yeah,
Everyone
they want
ride
the
that nostalgia.
nostalgia,
That's
yep.
what everybody
That's
wants.
exactly what it is.
Give it to me. Oh,
How's that?
we're gonna remake Different Strokes. Give it to me.
I really hope everybody can see his hands,
Yeah.
or else they're gonna think he's jerking off.
Oh.
But the nostalgia sells. It
I know.
sells.
It, was
Oh,
actually
it sells
kinda
for me,
good, though.
too.
Yeah.
I watched a
Yeah.
couple of the episodes.
I didn't.
I liked it.
I liked the old Roseanne. I didn't care for the new
I
Roseanne.
liked the new one. It was all right. I
I
just
like-
felt good seeing it again.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It was okay, and a lot of the jokes were kind of like, "Oh man, I can't believe like they're doing that." You know, like they really went for it on some of the jokes.
How Darlene
But-
was gay and
Yeah,
Dan was still alive.
yeah.
I mean,
Er-
you know what I mean.
Everybody thinks
Where
I'm
was
always
DJ?
dead.
Yeah.
DJ was in
there.
it.
Yeah,
he was
he
in
was
an interracial marriage.
I think.
forgot it that
yeah.
quick. Must not have been that good.
Yeah, I think it's coming on for a second.
Well, they
Second
changed the
season.
name.
It's gonna be the
just called
Connors.
Yeah.
the kids and shit.
The
Yeah.
Connors.
Us, the rest of us.
Yeah, the rest of us. They just call the rest of us.
I don't know. What show? If they could bring back any show,
Oh
not,
man.
not reboot
man.
it, not completely start it over, but it's like an old show that they could just pick up exactly where they left off.
They just found it.
Are they still young again, or are they like old as shit?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, are we picking up years
Yeah.
later?
Yeah,
or-
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Like they
Like,
keep with the times.
I loved
just bring
Dawson's Creek.
Ew.
Really?
Fucking hate that show.
I know.
I'm anxious for that new 90210. I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
But yeah, but,
Luke Perry's not going to be in it
I
though.
know.
No. Rest
I'm
in
gonna
peace.
I'm gonna go with
Really like that was news and shit. Did you know?
probably The Office.
I can see The Office. I think
But
The Office.
with Carell though, it
Yeah.
has to be with.
Yeah,
I'm
there
not a big
were-
fan, but everybody seemed to love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, okay.
I'll go with if Carell has to come back.
He's not doing anything else.
Yeah, he's.
What do you say, Jerry?
I don't know. There's so many good shows, but I think deep down inside, what I really, really, really want to see more than anything,
Something with David Spade. Sorry.
Salute Your Shorts.
Yes.
I'd
That's a
like-
good
That
one.
should have
I'd like
ran
to see
for
the
more,
kids
like-
come back and be the counselors and then they have like a new group of kids.
I'm kind of like Saved by the Bell, the new class. Like
Kind of,
when
yeah.
like
We'd
Screech
be
came back
way
and was
too
like,
old to be counselors at this point.
no, they.
It's at a church camp. Catholic.
Yeah, it's camp.
Yeah.
Just a lock-in for the weekend at church. It can't
That or like
turn.
the Adventures of Pete and Pete. I like to see
I
that.
love
Oh,
Pete
fuck.
and
Whatever
Pete.
happened
I got into it with Big Pete on Twitter a week or two ago.
Really? Over what?
He was trying to be the comedy police, and then he like kind of insulted my show I was doing, and then like told me I needed to get out and campaign more, and I was like, why don't you get out and campaign too more?
Fuck you, Pete.
And I was like, man, Ellen's got you all fucked up, and then he blocked me after
Who?
that. Ellen, because that was the name of the girl that he liked on the show. It's like, Ellen got you all fucked up, dude, and then he blocked me.
That's awesome.
I'm really surprised I haven't got fucking blocked by Daniel Cormier.
Oh, dude, every time.
Because every time he fights or commentates a fight, like I get on there and just
Who is
blow
he?
him the fuck. He's like the heavyweight champion in UFC. I just fucking
Like
hate
we
him.
say some bad shit. Like, dude, you fucking suck.
Yeah,
like,
I really
I hate your
give him
commentating.
shit.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't think he that good either.
No,
No.
he
I
sucks
I love
as a
when John
commentator.
Jones whoop his ass.
Yeah,
Ah,
dude, me too.
And he
Kick
cried.
him in the face and shit.
Put up the crying
I
Cormier.
don't, oh yeah,
It's T.
it's T.
I got you.
There it is,
There it is.
right there.
Yeah.
Crying Corbett, dude. I posted this on a meme on Reddit, and it got thumbs down to hell and back.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, damn it, man. I thought that was funny.
I don't like his ass. He a fucking whiner all the
I
time.
don't like him either.
Complaining all
Did you
the
hear
time.
last fight? Joe Rogan said something like, "Yeah, John Jones is the greatest heavyweight fighter of all time, besides my boy Cormier here." Like he was sitting right next to him, and he talked
a
all kinds
joke.
of shit.
I hate when people. Let me stop. I'm not even gonna go in. on
No,
that.
no, no.
Oh,
Do
yeah.
it, do it.
Get on a
What
roll,
the show
man.
is for.
No, he just non-deserving of all these fake accolades. Everybody acting like he a top 5, top 1.
He's
or
not.
something.
He ain't,
Heavyweight
man. He's a big
history.
wet
Fucking
blanket.
Joke, man.
Yeah.
Like,
Big wet blanket.
he don't
That's
even
all
belong
he is.
in a heavyweight division. First of all,
No,
No.
he wasn't even good in the lightweight.
I was hoping
He's
Stipe
only what, like
Miocic.
5'2"?
Yeah,
He's,
his
he's
ass.
just short and fat. That's all he is.
He only got the belt off a lucky punch, in my opinion.
Yeah. I'll give you that.
On Stipe Miocic.
how
Yeah,
did he
Yeah.
lose
Yeah,
to
I don't-
Daniel Cormier.
yeah. I thought that.
I mean,
too.
anybody can lose. It's mixed martial arts.
But Daniel
Yeah.
Cormier has been dodging him for like 4 or 5
Yeah,
months.
making these excuses and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm the champ. I can dictate, but when
Yeah.
everybody else dictating shit, you whining. He a pussy, man.
Yep.
I mean, he'll whoop my ass, but you know.
Yeah.
Wasn't there some UFC fighter that confronted somebody, or a boxer or somebody that confronted like an actual person that was talking shit about
Conor
them?
McGregor.
Yeah.
On
I'm just talking
no, on
shit.
Twitter or
Everybody.
something. Like he
Oh.
just showed up at the dude's work. Like,
That'd be
got,
epic.
got anything to say now? And the
I'd
dude was
love
just
for
like,
Daniel
oh,
Cormier
shit.
to fucking show up at my house,
Well,
man.
those dudes pretty crazy. So
Yeah,
we gotta-
There's too many blows to the
Like
head.
the-
Like,
Yeah,
fuck it, I'll
CTE.
show up at his house.
like the Tony Ferguson guy. You know, he was having mental breakdowns and
Oh, yeah,
hearing
yeah.
stuff and Jesus and seeing all these things. And
His
then-
wife put a restraining order on
Yeah,
him.
he took his kid and was doing some weird stuff with his kid, trying to protect him from people that was chasing him. Who
Then,
really
like,
weren't.
You're
2
right.
months later, he
Really
fought.
Yeah, now they letting him fight. Like,
Yeah.
come on, man. Like, y'all trying to kill these dudes.
He's already fucked up,
It's a little
you know,
punchy.
at the point of no return,
Yeah.
you know.
Do you hear they're trying to overturn John Jones's
Yeah.
DQ?
Yeah.
You think they're going to do it?
It don't matter at this point.
It
They
don't
should have
either.
been done it
Yeah.
when it happened. I don't think a disqualification should count as a loss.
I don't think so either.
Just put it, somewhere else at the end. Don't let it count as an actual loss. It's
Yeah.
no different than a draw. It should just count in a separate
Talking
category.
when he did the
category.
elbows, wasn't it?
Yeah,
The
to
elbows,
was it Matt no, what was that guy that was deaf?
But wouldn't a DQ though, like if you intentionally
But he
to
didn't.
disqualify yourself if you knew you were gonna lose, like
I mean, all disqualifications aren't created equal, I guess, just like all
Yeah,
things. But
that's
he
what I'm
didn't intentionally try to lose the fight because he was winning the fight.
I'm saying
in
if you
Yeah.
start
many
if
ways.
you start counting them separately and not as losses, it would incentivize intentional disqualification.
Like you don't
In a
care.
s-
People will just be like,
in a
I'll
sense.
just go ahead and do it anyway.
Yeah.
Well, it's different
I can
ways
see
you
that.
can combat that by just suspending the person more on the
Yeah.
back end.
I mean,
That'll
yeah, you'd
take
have
it
to
away.
have
as
or
well.
fine or something.
Well, the fine.
Yeah.
Well, they barely make any money anyway.
Yeah.
So they used to being broke.
Do you think in like WWE when they would like issue one of those like issue a fine, like they would still have to like pay it just
Fuck
to make like
no,
the
that's all
storyline
story.
good, like
Like the one, like the steroid ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
or just like like oh they were fined for using a chair in this match
Yeah.
and they weren't supposed to.
No.
WWE fined them $10,000.
That's all for show.
I think
Fuck
if that really happened, they would probably just suspend you.
Yeah,
Because now you just fucking up.
yeah.
Well, they don't
Workplace
ever
hazard
talk
and
about-
stuff
yeah.
like that.
OSHA be showing up.
Yeah,
Shit.
you
Oh,
gotta
shit.
have
They don't talk
mental
about real
evaluations.
ones.
I need to
and
check
stuff.
them chairs.
They
Like-
crazy too.
Real violations they don't really talk about
Yeah.
on air.
But it's like, is
Yeah,
there
it's
like
true.
an athletic commission at a WWE?
Yeah, there's got to be.
I would think there
maybe
has
they
to be.
self-police at this point.
You think so?
I
Oh,
think so.
Like they're so big,
Probably.
they'll just do it their own thing.
This guy I work with, he was just telling me about how what's the new league?
AEW.
AEW.
How like Dusty Rhodes
Got hit with a chair,
his
yeah.
son or somebody. Yeah, he was leaking pretty bad.
Oh yeah.
How was that, by the way? Because I missed it.
It
I
was
still
good.
I didn't watch it yet.
Really?
It was good.
It was saying something about them taking away. How did he describe it? Something hits. What do they call it?
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
No, it's the chair
no,
shots to the
it's,
head. There's a
Oh.
fancy word for
yeah,
it
I
though.
forgot what they call it.
Unobstructed.
Unprotected hits or something.
Yeah,
like
unprotected,
that. So
yeah.
basically, like straight hit, 2x4s and chairs to the head. They won't do those anymore. If you like blocking it or something,
Yeah.
that's okay. Just for the fake, imagery of being hit, but they're gonna take the ones because I used to love it when the guy be fake dazed and he just really smacked the shit
Bam.
out
Yeah.
of him with the chair. But
Oh yeah.
all this concussion,
Like that
CTE
Rock
stuff.
Foley match.
The
Or
Rock
Nick
and Foley? Was
Nick
it the
Foley probably
thumbtack?
Where he like hit Foley in the head with a chair, like I think it was like
Oh,
15 or
yeah.
16 times in
I
one
remember that.
one match.
But that's
Really?
Mick Foley, man. He can
Yeah.
take it, man.
The
Well,
Rock
he
did
could take
that?
it, but we
Yeah.
he's still we never know. He got that dude could snap
He
Oh,
in
all
yeah.
of a sudden.
He in the closet right now,
Yeah.
eating himself.
Well, I mean, there's got to be a reason why you're into Christmas all year round. It's got to be
Yeah.
too many blows to the.
He came to the
What
Boone County Library like about a year ago and did
Yeah.
like a book signing.
Yeah,
like a book
I
reading.
opened for him.
Was he
Like,
talking
for-
normal?
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. You did.
yeah, I
Yeah.
opened for him a
He
couple
didn't have, like, a
times.
punch drunk.
Oh no, he's one of the most smartest people, most intelligent people I think I've ever met in
Really?
my
I
entire
read one of
life.
his books.
Few
It
lucky,
was
the
pretty-
lucky few.
His book was
He's
good?
actually gonna
His book was
donate.
pretty
He's
good.
gonna donate his brain to like science
what I
to
was just
figure
gonna
out
ask. I
like
thought that it was
to figure out like concussions and stuff and why.
a lot of like football. A lot of football players do that now.
Well,
Yeah.
that's why.
Yeah.
But who was it that shot themselves in the heart so their brain could
Junior
be?
Seau.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
They
I
all
didn't
be
know
going
that.
through that shit. Yeah, memory loss,
Yeah.
headaches.
Yeah, mood swings.
Yeah,
It's
severe
kind of like
mood swings.
PTSD a little bit, but like it's
It's CTE.
yeah. It's
The sensitivity to light and all of that. It's
Yeah, Foley's got
combination.
sensitivity to light because he had to wear like sunglasses and shit
Yeah.
like indoors a lot of the times.
I gotta say though, the worst case of all time, like head trauma, being fucked up, like taking chair shots and roids and all that, gotta be Crispin.
Oh, of course.
Oh,
Well, his
yeah.
finishing move was that flying headbutt off the
Yeah.
top rope.
Yeah.
which was pretty badass.
Yeah, still pretty badass.
he goes, which is pretty badass.
I mean,
he was my favorite. One of my
Yeah.
favorite.
Chris
wrestlers.
Benoit?
Yeah.
I liked
I liked it
Crispin.
too.
that whole
Yeah.
tragedy would have not happened had Bobby the Brain Heenan not distracted the referee and allowed Chris Benoit to murder.
Oh shit.
Looking for the crickets.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Go
That's
ahead.
sad though. Didn't he hang himself with like exercise
Yeah, on his,
equipment?
like on his weight. I thought it was like
yeah,
his weight.
it's like his
Something
weight
like
bench.
that, yeah.
That's like sad.
But then there's the conspiracy people that think that like that he didn't kill his family. He was murdered and made like they were murdered and then he was killed and made it look like it was a
Then
suicide.
they were like the
Conspiracy theory hour here.
Yeah.
most patient murderers ever because like forensically everybody was killed on it.
Wasn't there like Xanax in his like kids
No,
system too? Or
yeah.
Xanax or
I think-
Valium
yeah,
or
something
something.
like that.
Yeah. He like gave him Valium to put him to sleep and then like smothered him or something.
He should have just played that frequency that only kids can hear, and then
Yeah.
boom, no crickets on that one. Kind of, sort of, no.
That was like the exact opposite of crickets.
Crippler crossface.
Yeah,
Oh,
crippler
man.
crossface.
I forgot who it was, but some comedian had some jokes about that on the stand-up, and it was pretty funny.
Yeah.
It was
About
pretty
Chris
funny.
Benoit.
Yeah. I can't
I remember
say
hearing-
exactly what the jokes were,
Yeah.
but I remember that they were funny.
I think that might have been Doug Stanhope.
And it was about like how
Oh,
they
I can't
died
remember.
and shit. It was like joking about the moves and shit.
I was gonna
I'm
say,
like, oh,
yeah,
man, it's pretty
yeah.
fucked up. But it was funny though.
Yeah.
Thanks for that, Leo.
Thank you. So you can Google it, you know.
at,
Free
your,
time, you know.
at your leisure, feel free to look that up.
Chris
Hot
Benoit, death jokes. You know, I'm sure it's out there somewhere.
Don't touch my belongings.
What else do we got to talk
Oh,
about?
so
tonight?
Toy Clogger.
We have many news items.
Oh, yeah.
Shall we
Yeah.
get into the news?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Alright.
What do we got?
Let's do it,
You
Leo.
gonna play the news jingle?
Let's
Do
find
it, Leo.
Sure thing.
You brought it up like you were ready.
There we go. It's a banger, son. Love this song.
Breaking news
That was
tonight.
good. That was good, Leo. I like
Tonight
that.
we don't know what the fuck we're talking about, but something happened. Hit us.
Yeah.
Many things.
Hit us, Britt.
All right. So first up, we have the cereal toilet clogger.
This guy's like my new personal Jesus.
How can you jail somebody for this?
So this is
I don't
real
know.
thing.
This is real.
What exactly
What
did
the fuck?
did you do a little bit of
I
research on
did
this
a
guy?
little bit of research.
Did he just like clog it with his shit, or was it like did he
No,
throw
it
towels and
was-
shit down there, or
most
what?
of the time, it was crunched up water bottles.
Okay.
And various other.
You know you can't flush that shit. Like
Was he eating these things and then shitting them out? Because that's way more impressive than going to jail for constantly clogging
Oscar the
toilets.
Grouch,
Yeah.
like, just eating trash.
I thought this dude was like clogging it with actual
Yeah, that's
shit.
what I thought too.
No.
If he's like purposely doing it with like other shit, then he's not that cool to
He was
me.
a flutter. Yeah.
oh, he likes to
That's-
flood places.
there's-
Is he a wet bandit?
Wet bandit, yeah.
Bandit, yeah.
That is actually in the DSM a real mental illness to be a flutter.
Wet
Also, it's
bandit?
like arson kind of.
It
Yeah.
is, yeah. It's something
Huh.
that they get excited about, and like there are people like that are like chronically homeless because they get placed in shelters and stuff, and then they'll like flood the shit out of it.
Fill the
That's
sink
fucked
up and
up.
start jerking off. Oh my god, this is so fast. Oh my god, it's gonna start overflowing on the sink.
The drip.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
the drip.
But he did.
They're gonna need to snake this bowl. Oh my god, yes.
But the thing about it was,
Call
for him,
Roto-Rooter.
it was always very specifically the ladies' room.
Really?
Yeah.
Did he identify as a woman?
He did not.
Well, he might. You never know.
Kind of like when arson, like the Roto-Rooter thing, like when
Yeah.
the arsonist shows up to the fire, like after the fire truck show, he's like, sees like the Roto-Rooter out there, like, oh man, oh there's 2 trucks for this. One. I really fucked some shit up today.
But like where he
jerk
fucked
off
up
again.
was doing it at his place of business, and he got caught on security camera.
Duh, why the fuck would you do that?
Probably because he hates his fucking job, and you know what? I still admire
But
him.
that makes sense though. Like they say, like the thing against like black on black crime that they tend not to factor in is most people commit crimes within a community. So you know, hey, he's in this local
Yeah.
I was
community.
gonna
It
make
just
a
make more sense. you know?
Don't shit where you eat.
Yeah, don't shoot.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
I've always heard, you know how they say like, don't date a coworker.
Mhm.
I heard like the best, like I don't know what you would call it, like euphemism or whatever the hell, like the don't shit where
Yeah.
you eat thing.
Colloquialism.
I always heard, don't get your meat where you get your bread.
I heard
Yeah.
that before.
I've never heard that.
Except for
Really?
you-
I thought that was. I was like, wow, that was really fucking clever, man. That was good.
Does that mean you don't want to
But,
see him at a grocery store?
What?
yeah, it's like,
Think it out too much is one of the old
Yeah.
ones.
like it was
Back
back
in
in the day when you would go to the butcher, then the baker.
Right,
Yeah.
right, because they couldn't like keep it
Yeah.
sanitary for both to coexist.
Yeah.
Nowadays, it's like, why wouldn't I
Yeah.
get my meat where I get the
Yeah,
bread?
hipster. You gotta go to a specific store.
Gotta go to the butcher.
So yeah, so I definitely found this gentleman on Facebook. And
Oh, you did find him?
I did PM him.
And
Did you really?
Yeah, he didn't say anything.
Where's he from?
Well, obviously, he's in jail.
Right, he
He's
ain't get
from,
out yet.
he's from Sheboygan, Wisconsin.
Oh, I just like drove
Boing,
through
boing.
Wisconsin. I could see that a lot of cheese. I'm sure he clogged the toilet with shit then.
Maybe that's how it started.
Yeah.
Was he had like a cheese like overdose.
Did it say
Yeah.
where he worked?
It did.
Culver's.
He's got to have some kind of. I mean, you've got to have a priors if you're going to jail for over 3
He ate
months.
too much cheese. He can't shit.
That's
what I'm
saying,
Let's get
yeah.
Revenge on the world.
Yeah.
His mom once shamed him for clogging the toilet. That's why he was doing the ladies'
I've been shamed for clogging
Yeah,
the
me
toilet
too.
once, man.
Yeah.
The protein turds are the worst. You won't clog a
Oh
toilet with those
shit! I know where this is
motherfuckers.
going. I know where this is
Fran
going.
had an emergency today.
Did you clog a toilet?
No.
My mom's toilet.
Oh, no.
I didn't clog it. What had happened was it didn't.
What had happened?
There's some weird thing going on with like.
Did you come busting in with your
Like
pants
some-
around your
no,
ankles and you're
some
like plunging
jiggle-
it?
I'm laying in
See
like
what
bed,
happened
like just
was-
waiting for him to come out of the bathroom so we can like get started with our day. And I just hear, oh shit! Oh shit! I'm like, dude.
Was he jerking off when it was flooding?
No, it wasn't flooded. Just like nothing. It just kept filling up
Oh,
with water,
yeah.
but wouldn't go. And I had to like pull the thing off real quick and like pull the little thing, and then everything flushed.
The
My-
turd was too big.
There's
to go
about
through
to
the
be
hole and shit?
shit. Every
And this is
Oh,
why
man.
he needed a poop
You needed
knife.
it. I swear I was about to say that. That's what I was saying. That's
You have a
fucked up.
poop knife?
no, we should.
You have a Swiss Army
Needs one.
Army poop knife.
We're gonna get one.
I'm
Hey,
gonna
you
give
know what would
you
have
like
been fucked up if you would have been like looking under the sink for something to help.
And
And
then
you actually
yeah.
found one.
It's it's got like it's got their names on the side. Yeah, great. They got it for a wedding gift.
That's what I'm saying. If you ever get married,
Yeah, it's got our poop knife
your
registry.
wedding
We want our poop
present.
knives from Target.
Yeah, that's what the cake
Yeah.
knives are for
Yeah,
after
they
you
did
use it.
great.
Still got icing on this. It's like
PK.
oh shit.
Great.
There was it was like one of those like trading spouses or like wife swaps or one of those kinds of shows where one of the families used handkerchiefs to wipe their asses with, and then they would just throw it in a laundry basket,
wash
and
it?
then they would go wash
Were
them.
they like hippies or something?
Yeah, I think they were kind of like hippies.
That
That's
bathroom
gross.
had to
Yeah,
stink.
that's fucking. I know. That's like no
No
way.
way.
Fuck that, dude. Like,
Ugh.
I'm all about conserving things and
But
like.
toilet paper is not one thing.
Yeah, no.
I-
You ever wipe your ass with a shower curtain?
What?
Yeah.
It got real everyone's just like.
You had some
I need
digging out to
background
do,
story
bro.
on this.
Just at a party, no toilet paper.
Have you done this?
Yeah.
You were never.
He wouldn't be
invited.
asking.
Yeah. Just make sure you got plenty of toilet paper.
Was
or
it
you're
like
good.
the softer outer?
That's what I was
curtain or
thinking,
the
too.
Hard
It was like the
plastic
cloth
inside
decorative
curtain? Oh, okay.
one. Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Was it like a lot of browns and greens? So like we
I
wiped your
used-
ass hard, they couldn't tell where it was at.
I used the inside of it.
He left it draping on that
Yeah.
tub and shit.
It's all smeared on the. And it dries. You're
He's
like,
not
"Where's that
mentioning this
smell?"
was his own house upstairs.
Yeah.
Like,
Still a sore subject with his wife.
I told you guys the story when I had to help that dude I used to work with move. We had like all these
Ooh.
nasty skin flakes on his mattress. Dude, it was so
What?
gross.
what
It
for
was so
biting just
nasty.
had his skin and like.
I don't know. I don't know. I think he had whatever that skin disease that your skin flakes up. He had that real bad.
Psoriasis?
Yeah, and like he just never bathed or anything.
Ooh.
So he was a bigger guy. So like we went into his house to help him move, and I didn't for some reason. He's a big dude, and I was like,
Does he smell?
yeah, he smells. And
Don't
then like,
help people that
yeah,
smell.
I know.
move.
Don't. And I didn't even think anything about it. Just being a nice guy, and I show up like, this place is fucking gross. So like we start moving stuff, and I'm like, just let's get this shit done. I want to get the fuck out of here. And all of a sudden, like he can't move stuff because he's got a fucked up leg. So like there's this he's got a mattress, and it was like it's all stained and gross, and it had skin flakes on it. And there's two other guys that I work with, and I saw it before they did. And I was like, and I walked in the room, and I turned around and walked back out, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna grab some other books. I'm like, y'all can get the mattress if you want. And they went back and got it. And then Joe's like carried it down the steps, and he's like, dude, I fucking hate you.
Why is all this Parmesan cheese coming off of this? Like,
Ugh.
Like mattresses be all like odd and just
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah,
just
and
rub
you're
it
usually
all
like-
in your face. And shit.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Dude, it was so gross, man. It was
oh
nasty.
my god.
Best way to move a mattress, as long as it doesn't have like the springs and shit in it.
Roll it up.
Roll it up.
Roll it up with those locks that you
Use
put
like
on the back
ratchet
of the truck.
straps.
Yeah.
What the hell kind of mattress do you
Yeah, how
have?
strong
Like
are
a big
you,
memory
motherfucker?
The memory.
mattress.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, dude,
Oh, I
roll it
had
up
like
is so
a,
much
like
easier.
A real bed.
Cause those. They like,
What?
Hey, look, they like, what's funny?
Yeah, we don't get it. Wait, we're
I
like
must have
what?
missed it.
We're the Kentucky guys, and you all have like we have luxury
Like a
beds
prison
and
cut?
shit
Like,
beds.
what the fuck?
No, I had a mattress like that. Like
Yeah.
memory foam, you can do that.
Yeah, memory
Yeah.
foam you
You have
can.
the
Yeah.
memory foam and then you have the bed.
No, not anymore, sweetie. They got like these
Really?
things.
Yeah.
I know what
Like
you're
They're easy to
mattresses that are,
move.
like full of
Yeah.
memory foam.
Yeah.
My bed
Yeah.
is like that.
You're making, and they're actually more advanced than you are, and
I
you're making fun of
suppose,
them.
I guess.
Mine
I'm
is
stuck in the
you don't
80s.
have the.
When you get
You
oh,
don't
you're
have the
older than
box
I
spring
am.
and shit. It just got the
Yeah.
the slats or whatever they call 'em.
Yeah, it was just like the wood slats. I was
Yeah.
gonna say
Yeah.
when you get as old as us, you need those kind of
See,
mattresses.
Yeah.
I have the like pillow top spring.
Get
bed
one. I'm
on
gonna tell you this
my
right now. You guys need to get one.
lit-
It'll change your life forever.
Hey,
I promise
I'm
you.
joking. Actually, have one.
I
Yeah.
have.
Yeah, they're
I
awesome.
have the spring bed with the pillow topper with the 4-inch memory foam on top.
Yeah.
Now see, I've
You
You have
got
to get the
memory
adjustable.
foam with a pillow top.
Do you have the adjustable though?
No,
Oh man.
I want to get one though.
You do. It's titties. Because
Yeah.
you can like lay up in bed, and then you can like, you kind of like fuck sitting up, and it's kind of great. Like it's pretty cool, man.
Watch
like the
TV.
orthopedic
Yeah.
ones that
Yeah.
just
Hold
like
on, where the
adjust.
remote?
Not even kidding. Yeah. Like the head part and the leg part adjust, so you're all like laying all like fancy, dude. It feels fucking great,
What's that noise?
I hear that,
buddy.
It'd be nice, like if it can like come from the side and like help you with your side.
Oh yeah. Help you with your side fuck game.
You just gotta lay sideways across the bed, man. That's all
No,
you
but
gotta
it'd be funny if it could like help you like get there.
Yeah,
Like, hold
that's
on.
another idea to add to the list.
Yep.
Of,
Yep.
It's got hydraulics in it and just bounces you by itself.
Yep. It's like these big comfy armrests, and it just
Like
helps
the
you
old
like.
timey vibrating beds.
Yeah.
Oh.
Magic
If
fingers.
you go to a hotel and it's still got one of those in there, like immediately check out.
Self-lubricating.
Why not? Why, man? Why do you want to check out?
Because it's like old as shit.
No idea.
I'll go cash.
I'd lay on that motherfucker.
Maybe.
I think it's my
Who knows?
chair, dog.
We
Oh.
were just talking about dying the last episode. You gonna die
That was
on
several
air and
episodes.
shit.
That was
Yeah.
the
That's
last
every
several.
episode.
Oh
pretty
yeah,
much.
it is every other.
That's the dog that's actually
Living.
not gonna die yet.
Oh.
Who, buddy?
You gonna die
Yeah.
first.
People
Oh,
are probably
no.
setting off fireworks. That's why.
Well, he's deaf. He can't hear nothing.
Yeah, I don't think he's deaf.
But he wasn't freaking out last night.
Maybe it's like at a certain frequency that he can
Yeah.
still.
Well, they
pick
probably,
up.
he can feel the
Maybe.
vibrations.
Feel the vibrations.
Oh, come on, Brad. Get it.
Oh, God.
Donnie D's on the back up, drug free, spit the crack up.
He rapping today.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
Marky Mark. Yeah.
All pumped.
Hey,
was
take,
good.
take it from me. Stick to your Mariah Carey.
Oh, yeah. I love the hand thing
The-
and the
the-
microphone or the headset. Do it.
You can't put him on the spot.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
hard like
damn.
on those.
Be
Yeah,
organic.
it's
Natural.
like it's got to be natural.
We still, I say we all still need to. You should have had a karaoke stage.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you
try.
should, man. You
That'd
should
be
have. That
good.
would have been funny.
Uh,
Y'all didn't say how badly y'all were upset about Ariel being black. I think
I'm not
Yeah,
upset.
I ain't
at all.
upset at all.
I'm
I think
not
it's just
upset.
kinda dumb that
I think it's funny
everybody
that people
is.
are butthurt about it.
Somebody posted a meme and they had Ryan Gosling as like Black Panther. And it's like Black Panther too.
The funniest thing are people are like, well, then we want a white Mulan, and they're like, that's the whole point of the story. Is like she's Chinese. Like you can't like just change it out like
Yeah,
willy
we have a
nilly.
lot of whitewashed movies over
Yeah.
time. You know,
Yeah.
all the biblical shit, you know, it's been whitewashed.
Yeah.
The
It's like-
Eastern.
It's like if Jesus
Tom
can be
Cruise
white,
and shit,
Ariel
you know.
can be black. Like
Wasn't Tom Cruise a couple white dudes? The last
No, he was an
time?
well, he was in that he was an Asian in that last supposed to be Asian
The
in that
samurai.
last
Oh,
samurai
like
movie.
Samurai,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, nobody complained about that.
Yeah.
there were several articles I saw like 25 times white people played not white people in movies. Like
Leo, is there like a predominantly black role that you would just be absolutely pissed off if they cast it as with a white person? One role to me comes to mind.
Malcolm X
I
movie.
mean, obviously, like
I was gonna
based
say
on the
like
true
Shaft.
Like based on the
Yeah.
true story shit, that's obvious.
Yeah.
So something like Shaft, that'd just seem so
They're
weird.
doing a Shaft. aren't
Shaft
they?
to seem
Yeah.
weird because like who would be able to even pull it off? That's my thing.
Tom
No.
Cruise.
Come on now. No.
I think the
Robert
thing
Downey
is
Jr.
there-
Hey,
could do it.
Keanu Reeves could do
Because
it.
he was a black dude in one. He was
True,
in.
He did
yeah.
a good job.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a
Did he do a
example.
good job?
That's a good
I
example.
was to say, did he set a good
He
example?
actually went full blackface, and nobody cared because he did such a quality acting job.
Well,
Like,
because-
that-
well,
he
it
need
was
more
kind of-
credit for that.
But it was also kind of like acknowledging that this is not a thing you're like
But still.
should do. You know what I mean? Like it was like okay because it was like circle jerking, making fun of like. The
But
whole
still,
thing.
like, you know,
Yeah.
it's sensitive as they claim,
Yeah.
like we are as black people and shit. We should have just been mad at the fact that you trying to play and make it a joke and it ain't funny and all that
Yeah.
type of thing. So you know, just give Robert Downey Jr. some credit, I think, for just being a quality actor. Because if Tom Cruise would have done that, I don't think it would have worked.
No.
You know,
Yeah.
it has to be the right person. So as far as Shaft goes, I don't even know who would be able to pull that off. So most
Bruce
people would be-
Willis.
Come on,
Yeah.
Bruce Willis isn't charismatic.
Yeah.
If
Shaft,
anybody,
like, got
Keanu
bitches,
Reeves could
you
do
know
it.
what I'm saying?
Keanu Reeves
ain't
ain't
got
charismatic.
bitches like in no movie.
Yeah.
Like,
He's got dogs, man. He's got dogs.
Yeah, it's a female dog,
he
man.
lack charisma. That's the
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
That's his thing.
But like there's like I guess for that like to flip it on its head like that like there's not like an iconic black role that's not somehow like due to its like being like a part of the story. You know what I mean? Like blackness is always part of the story
True.
for a lot of
Yeah.
like,
they brought up
black
the one.
characters.
What's the new the Princess Tiara or some
Yeah.
shit? I don't know what it is.
The
Yeah.
Disney
Princess and
character.
the
She's-
Frog or some
she's from-
shit.
yeah.
I don't give a
That
fuck.
movie was good, man.
I don't
I
care.
mean that could have been,
I mean, if she become a white
Yeah.
girl, then
Yeah.
that's every other Disney movie
Yeah.
princess, right? So who cares?
but again though like her being black was like an intrinsic part of the story. Like it was part of it.
What-
So.
What if they remade the Friday movies
Ooh.
with a bunch of white dudes?
All right, that'd seem fucked up. That'd be fucked
Again, because it's based on
Yeah, like blackness
Specifically,
is a
yeah.
part of the story, like the culture and
Yeah.
all of that.
They call
in
it White
itself.
Wednesday.
Like the thing about the Little Mermaid. The thing about the Little Mermaid is it's all fake. You know, fake. The culture is fake. It ain't based on whiteness or white culture. That's one thing some people say.
Culture.
Like, what is? That's the thing about white people. Like white people say like white people don't have like one culture. So many different types of white people that it's a national thing. Really, where you from? You know, Irish or something like that. Then that's your culture. It's just not one general white culture. Even though we try to make it seem like it is in America, like it's a race gene and shit. You know, and everybody just in on one thing. So I don't really. Friday would seem. I can't think of many black movies that lack that cultural connection. Maybe like some action movies, like. You ever seen like Takers? It's a shitty movie.
Oh yeah, the one with T.I. in it.
It's shitty. Yeah. But something like that, where it's just based on robbery and not like blackness. That something like that can be changed. But honestly, it's not enough black movies out there. There's too many.
What about Baby Boy?
I like Baby Boy.
That could work. That could work because all it is just about a kid that don't want to grow up living with his mom and cheating on his girlfriend. Something like that could translate easily. That's not necessarily tied into black culture.
Waist Eat.
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah, but once again, if it was more black movies made in general, like there are white movies, then we would be able to have different stories to go off of.
Yeah.
Like even you think about like the biggest like the black superhero, like the
Hancock.
What was it? Black Panther. Like it was based on, like that's the whole like premise of the movie is that there's a whole alternative
Wakanda.
True.
Area.
Yeah,
Maybe
as time goes.
My biggest beef with the whole Ariel being black thing is now, Leo. This is something I've always heard. You can verify this. Black people can't swim.
I knew he was going to say that.
I don't really know where that came from 100%.
I bet Leo could probably swim laps around us, man.
I could swim.
Probably.
I don't know how to swim, so
I can't swim with a shit.
All right. I heard like theories
Michael
of why,
Phelps.
but to me, I know like some black girls modern day don't like to swim just because it's like a hair thing.
Yeah.
But
it's also because when inner city, like they build in inner city pools, like in black communities, like white people just have better access to pools, like.
Yeah, my mom and them, they swam on the swim team and shit when they were in high school and stuff. So it was never like a thing in my family for black people not to swim. So I don't really know.
Yeah.
But other than the hair thing, where that's mostly a woman thing. Black males for the most part, they love swimming as far as I know. I don't know if it's some old historical slavery to slave ship and they drowned. I don't know.
I'm about to go back and check my stereotype book and
yeah, but no.
make some
on White
notes
Wednesdays when we have our meetings, we'll discuss.
It's a lot of stereotypes that's not true about black people, even though most stereotypes are true.
like the huge dick one.
Or the watermelon thing.
What, you don't like watermelon?
No, I don't like watermelon.
Really?
Yeah, personally, I
I don't like watermelon.
I love
I don't even know where
watermelon,
that even like.
I know where it came from.
What? Yeah, where
it was an old around the time where movies came out back then. It was all about about propaganda.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was. I forgot exactly what it was. It was a part of a song, a racist song that was made, and somehow with the advertisement, something got miscued, and people started linking black people to eating watermelon, and then it just got picked up as
like
a stereotype. I
vaudevillian.
forgot exactly what it was, but it was something that was accidentally placed on black people perception-wise, and over time, you know, if you believe in or hear a stereotype so much, people start to believe it even about themselves and shit, which is crazy.
All right. Gotta know this one.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
What about fried chicken? Now I know you don't eat meat,
So
but
Dave Chappelle had a funny joke, but he was talking about watermelon too.
Yeah.
But I don't like watermelon. But he was like, "Who don't like watermelon and fried chicken? Nigga, what's wrong with you?"
I got fried chicken in my fridge right now.
So that's my thing. I don't know anybody that don't really like it, other than being like vegan or just totally from another country. What a regular American person, regardless of the race, don't like fried chicken.
Yeah, it's.
I love fried chicken.
Or pizza for that matter.
True.
You know, it's like a national.
I know. I feel like
dish.
white people.
You like fried
pi-
chicken, Brad?
No, like pizza more than like even Italian people
Yeah.
now at this point.
Well, pizza is an American
Yeah,
food.
that's an American.
It is
technically.
for sure not Italian.
We
It's
just
good,
use
though.
their
Blows
sauces
mine,
and shit.
yeah.
And, you know, made it.
Did that just blow your mind?
Yeah, dude.
You know, there are more KFCs than there are McDonald's.
Pizza.
Is it really?
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 Is it because like they own like gold, like Long John Silver's and all
I
that
wouldn't
other
have
stuff?
thought that.
They got into the Asian market before McDonald's.
Oh, you mean in the world?
In the world,
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Not
In the world, Craig.
Craig.
I don't know, man.
Distance.
I'd like to check the stats on
No,
that.
because if you look at like
KFC's better, anyways.
Asian people are used to eating fried meat on a bone, and it's like a kind of a 1-to-1 translation. Like,
Ooh.
like it's not as big of a stretch as like a hamburger.
Some
It's like
Asian
a
countries
palate.
I guess you got a
also.
point
Dang, look at her
worship-
coming with all the
A lot
smart
of
shit.
Asians worship cows and shit.
It's
Some-
actually Subway now.
Is it Subway
Mhm.
now?
There's
Really?
more Subways. I
Sorry,
believe
I
that
gave
because
you
there's
an
like
old
every
stat.
fucking corner there's a Subways about.
Yes.
And then Starbucks is McDonald's is number 2, and then Starbucks is number 3.
I bet in
Well, then
Wisconsin, number 1 is
I am-
Culver's.
I misspoke. This was
Yeah.
What's
I'm
that?
fact checking
It's
you.
it's like a fast food restaurant that was made in Wisconsin.
I never heard
Dude,
of that.
every exit there's a Culver's. Every exit, dude. I'm not
There
even
was
kidding. It's
one.
insane.
Didn't one just open around here? or
There's
something?
one on 42 in Florence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sucks.
What else we got news wise? Let's
Okay,
keep this
newswise,
keep
let's
this
get
ball rolling.
Oh, on a related note to Culver's, we have the ice cream liquor.
Oh yeah.
The Blue Bunny liquor?
Bluebell.
Damn it.
She is getting in some serious heat over
Yeah,
that,
that's-
and she's only a teenager.
20.
That's-
They trying to give her 20 years. That's
That's
ridiculous.
Fuck it.
20
good.
years?
Go.
I
That's
disagree.
like you
I
should know
disagree.
better than
I
that.
disagree, man.
Throw the book
Yeah,
at her.
That's
That's
just a
bullshit.
harmless prank. I mean, I would check her as long as she ain't got like herpes or something or hepatitis.
You
You
got
know.
hepatitis.
Yeah.
I feel like regardless if she had a disease or not, she shouldn't get 20 years.
Not
Nah, 20 years is
no.
excessive.
If it
But
didn't
they should do
actually-
something
if
to
it
her.
didn't like hurt anybody, the same thing. We talked about the Jesse Smollett falsely accused rape thing.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I mentioned it when I was saying how like if you accuse somebody of something, let's say these 3 black guys raped me or whatever, and they don't arrest any black guys, okay, you shouldn't get charged with a felony. But if these people get arrested and their lives get ruined somehow, then you elevate the crime. Okay, this didn't hurt anybody, I don't think. So I feel like she shouldn't get a fucking 20-year. Don't even charge her for that shit. Of course she won't get convicted. Of
Yeah,
that.
she
Just
should be
charge
about
her for
fine at
something more
least.
Public
appropriate,
nuisance,
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, a couple misdemeanors, something like.
Yeah.
Just give her some like road
Right.
cleanup
Looks like
work.
she's,
Like
Ariana
jail
Grande
time.
did the same thing with the donut, and they
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
really do anything to her,
Yeah,
did they?
That's true. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
But she was like talking shit too while she was doing
Her
it.
sentence was having to date Pete Davidson, so that's what they're going to do with this
You know
girl.
Kate
She's-
Beckinsale dating Pete
Mm,
Davidson?
not anymore.
Oh, you're up on the Pete Davidson gossip?
Yeah, I used to really like Pete Davidson. Now I just think
He's
he's, a
not
fucking
funny.
douche
I don't-
now.
I don't like
He's
him at
turned into a
all.
He's
douche.
one of those people that
His
just
acting
plays
sucks.
himself all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
True.
Back to
same.
the ice cream thing. I think it's weird they don't have like safety seals on that.
Yeah, like
Yeah, that is kind of weird.
like the
Some
homemade
of them don't.
doesn't
Yeah,
have
some of
it.
them don't. You can
Yeah.
just open the carton right up and
No,
enjoy
so we
it.
can put more plastic into our oceans. Like, it's fine. I'll
Yeah.
take the risk of an ice cream liquor.
Now it's fucked up
Yeah.
that people gonna start looking, and then now you have all this exposed ice cream to
Yeah.
air. Even
Yeah.
if somebody didn't lick it.
Well, they're saying
open
other people
80
are doing it now.
times.
Now it's becoming like a viral, like do it for the
Oh
vine
my
kind of a
God.
thing.
They're gonna
Yeah.
start locking it like they
Just
do
start
some
beating
deodorants and
teenagers.
shit.
Yeah.
Walgreens.
No, they need the little start playing that noise, that high frequency noise. Get away from the ice cream. Get away. Get away.
Slapping the shit out of
Yeah.
teenagers.
You're gonna have to
and
order
that
it, and they're
will
gonna
end.
have to go in the back and
Yeah.
get it for you.
Yeah.
They got locked up like the razor
Like the
blades and
cigarettes?
shit. Yeah.
They do
Must
that
be
with
Spray
20.
paint.
She'll end up. Nothing will end up happening. She'll get a small fine, and then in 2
Yeah.
years she'll be in Bluebell commercials,
Yeah.
making a bunch of
She'll be
money.
an
It'll be a
influencer.
Super Bowl
Now
ad.
she's like an ice
That'd
cream
be
There'll be a
awesome.
Super Bowl ad with her.
I think she should review ice creams just by licking it.
Oh yeah.
Circus.
She gets some
Yeah.
YouTube hits. She
There's
didn't
like
have
a
her on the
weird
show.
blue like ice cream too. Like it looked like
Was she at Kings Island?
the ice cream that she was licking.
I think she licked many. That was the issue.
Oh, I
Well,
thought
she
it was
just opened the
one.
top and just licked.
I thought
the-
she just licked one.
Yeah, I thought it was just one.
I saw something
it was
else
many.
where somebody walked through the aisle and opened some Listerine,
just drank it.
gargled, and spit it back in the thing.
But
that's-
see,
that's-
Listerine's got the
that's-
safety seal on it.
But you could
though.
tell it was fake because they casually walked to the aisle, picked it up,
Oh,
didn't
picked it-
break the seal.
yeah,
it was
just,
already open.
Yeah,
And then they
Liars.
I'm like, yeah, he was trying to get some clout, as they call it.
Yeah.
trying to get some likes and follows.
It's like the dude that
That's
was
what
eating
clout is.
Yeah. Oh, is that
vanilla
what that
pudding
is?
Yeah.
out of the
That's what the kids
mayonnaise
call it?
cup.
Or it's like the one guy, what's his name? Bunk Gang. This dumbass dude had a lot of tats on his face. He was going into stores and just running away with different shit.
I was picking it up and like running
Yeah, and
out.
he was getting so high, he was falling asleep in interviews. He got arrested. He chilling now. After getting
You
felonies.
chilling now?
I mean, you get like 4 felonies behind
Yeah,
stealing
that's-
from stores just
Yeah.
for trying to be an internet sensation. Idiot.
That's what he did. He just like
Yeah.
stole shit.
Do you see that
You
video
go to
of that
different stores and malls
YouTuber
and stuff.
called King Aladdin or something like that? And
Where they do, like, the fake bomb
he
stuff?
lives out in LA, and he was doing like a live stream on YouTube, and like this like 13-year-old girl walks by, and he's like, "Hey, bring your fine-looking Taylor Swift ass over here." And then the dad comes over, like, "What'd you just say about my daughter?" Like, and it's like the dude just like backs down, like, "Oh,
Wow.
I'm sorry." So
Wow.
funny. Yeah, that was like a news story this week.
I
He
didn't see
should
that.
have ran with it, man, because that'd have been like internet gold.
Oh, he just like that's what like a lot of those YouTube like they're not really honestly at the end of the day they're not that.
Yeah.
Speaking of YouTube, I was
Creative.
watching part of the Trump rally, 4th of July thing on YouTube, and I saw you in the crowd. Just one of the one of the few people that were there. You flew back in town pretty quickly.
The flight was tight.
It was. We made it back in time.
Yeah.
we got
I
it.
turned it around.
We got it.
Wouldn't it be fucked? How would Trump and them feel like if you was like at a Trump rally, then they caught you like at a like a dump Trump.
A dump Trump.
Shitting on him at the same time.
Double dipping.
False flagger.
I wanted him to like go full like because he has like a fake a fake MAGA hat and like with a white polo and the khakis like.
Bring your tiki torch.
Should
I
be
wanted
Trump
that.
for Halloween.
Yeah,
and
bring my
shit.
tiki
Yeah.
torch.
I got a legit MAGA hat. You can borrow it if you want.
No.
The
He would get beat
website.
up by
Get
his
beat
own
up.
supporters.
I'm like, no, I booked this thing.
Wait.
Randy, no. That's still one of the funniest things the Chappelle show. Just like the Granny, no. You watch that over and over.
That was
Granny,
you.
no.
You experienced that firsthand.
Well, we should get some deaths
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Yeah, we still got some
Well,
long
the
ways
most-
to go
yeah.
here.
Most important news item, the fugitive from
Oh yeah.
Kentucky.
He's back in the news.
No, he got.
He got caught.
Yeah, we talked about
We
that.
did.
talked
last
about
week.
that,
Oh,
yeah.
okay, all right.
Well, I wasn't
Yeah.
here, so I'm like, yeah, he got caught. Yeah, cool.
Moving along.
Yeah.
Okay, we have Tyler Skaggs, a pitcher.
Yeah.
From baseball.
But who do you play for?
Angels.
Angels.
Angels?
Yeah.
Okay.
They were on the.
He is an
road.
angel now.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh.
Didn't hear that one.
He got signed real quick.
He's definitely. He's an angel in the outfield now.
Yeah.
Oh.
Possibly.
It's funny because I actually named this episode "Aliens in the Outfield."
Oh really?
Yeah.
Nice man.
Yeah.
Tom
But
DeLonge
yeah.
shows up.
Yeah.
Skag.
Special guest, come
Yeah.
on out.
I would die.
So he's a pitcher for who?
He was a pitcher
The
for
Lost
the
Angels.
Angels. He was young. He was like 20.
Yeah, he's young.
What would he die of?
They don't know yet.
I actually saw. I googled it because I didn't know who the fuck he was. Because obviously he's black. And I'm not.
You don't follow baseball?
I'm not like Spanish black, so I don't watch
Yeah.
baseball. I didn't know who he was. Some news reporter is getting in trouble. I'm not sure if they from Texas or somewhere. But
Probably from Texas.
They said that he died of an opioid overdose.
Oh shit. That's
but
good.
they're saying that it's like irresponsible journalism because they don't even have the toxicology report back. It just happened, so he could possibly get sued. But if it come out to where that's really true, then they can't do anything because he was right. So I don't know
Damn.
if he have an inside source or what. Could
He's
just-
probably the guy's
he was
dealer.
just stereotyping because it was a young white guy.
could be.
Yeah, it was like about heroin. I'll give him a 2.
Two.
Nah, 1. 1. I'm sorry, 1.
I'm going 1, 2. Yeah, 1.
12?
Yeah. Yeah.
Leah.
I guess one.
Yeah.
No, I guess two. Yeah, I give him 2. I'm feeling it today.
Awfully
Dusty.
generous.
I'll give him a 3.
3.
Yeah.
I'll go 2. Because it's sad because he's young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, wife, yeah, kid.
Who else died?
I'd give you more if he like hung himself while jerking off.
Is that an automatic 10? Autoerotic
Yeah.
asphyxiation?
It's not an automatic.
Robin
10.
Williams had like 60
It's not how
points.
you go, it's how you come.
Yeah.
Mad Magazine's
Wow.
dying.
Does that count?
Yeah,
That's
I would
a
put
death.
that-
We
that's a
can
death.
we can rate that.
Well,
I-
they're gonna keep like reincarnating though, because they claim they'll keep reprinting old stuff only.
Yeah, but that's still
Why
that's a
are they
rerun.
rolling
Then.
out? Because I guess
Sales suck.
Yeah, no one's
Nobody
buying
cares.
magazines
they don't have a
anymore.
digital
Yeah.
component.
What digital component?
Yeah.
Like, that's what I'm
They
saying.
don't even try. So
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
and it's
like-
it's a fucking $10 magazine now.
But why
Yeah.
wouldn't they like try to do something online? Like,
I think they should have went to like a more serious like adult industry type of.
Oh, like an 18 and
connection
up,
or
like
something.
humor,
Like,
like
yeah, they
cartoon
gotta have
magazine.
something.
I loved
Yeah.
Mad Magazine
Is
as
it
a kid.
cartoon?
So did I, man.
Yeah, it's a comic book kind of a
I would
thing.
have came up with a cartoon show on Cartoon Network or something like that. They could have something.
Call it Mad Cartoons.
I think there was.
Something
I think there
adult
was a
thing.
Mad cartoon thing for
Yeah.
a while.
Yeah.
Well, there was Mad TV.
Well, no, there's a Mad Saturday Morning Mad cartoon because it had like Spy versus Spy, and I remember almost like a cartoon Alfred E. Newman
Spy
like at
versus
the,
Spy.
at the beginning of it.
Was Mad TV associated with?
Well, it's like a spin-off of the magazine.
Yeah.
Just in name only, really.
Really.
And they
yeah.
showed a Spy versus Spy cartoon on there, and that was about that.
Yeah.
Mad TV was the shit though.
Yeah, I do. Honestly, like I would give Mad Magazine like a 7.
I'm gonna go a 5.
I
used
give it about a 5.
I loved
too,
Mad
just
Magazine
off of
as
the
a
strength
kid.
Of the
Yeah.
show. The
Yeah.
show wouldn't have been out if not for the magazine.
I'm honestly surprised like they're just now going out. Like I
Yeah.
thought they
67
went out,
years
like, a
they've
long
been in
time.
public. They've been in business, public or shooting out. Man, they still make new ones. Like I'll still buy one on occasion.
That's crazy.
I was looking at one a couple weeks ago. It's funny that it's weird that
Yeah.
happened.
Dusty?
I give him a 5 as well. Might as well.
I'll go 3.
There you go. There you go.
I didn't even know. I don't know. I even got it.
It's all good.
I-
We
Did
just
you
gave
ever-
a picture
did you ever
of
see
one.
one?
So.
I'm just getting the stink eye.
You
over
hip to
here.
the show, right?
The show, yeah, but it actually kind of annoyed me. I know. I have no sense of humor. It's fine.
It was better than SNL.
I was
dude.
gonna
Yeah,
say
for a
that.
while it
For
was.
For a
Yeah,
while,
it was.
yeah.
Okay, it was just because I wasn't allowed to watch it, and then people on the playground would always like talk about it the next day, and I always.
That's why she hates. She won't watch the movie Uncle Buck because
Yeah.
this
What?
kid that she
This
this girl
girl-
she didn't like in school
Yeah.
quoted Uncle Buck all the time, so she never
That's
wants
why
to
I don't
watch.
like the
Oh,
Goonies that much
man.
either.
That's why she doesn't like the movie The Goonies.
Sorry. That's how
Man.
Uncle Buck was great.
you get something in your head about something before you see it. All right.
What else we got?
Now there's one more death, wasn't there?
There was the local UK football player guy.
Yeah, Jared Lorenzen.
Oh, the-
Yeah, I feel bad for him, man.
Chubby quarterback.
Yeah, Pillsbury Throwboy.
Is that what
Would
they
he die
called
from
him?
being
That's
chubby?
what they called him.
Yes.
He was always like a bigger dude.
Oh, did he die like a hot practice out on the field or something like that?
No,
Happens
he-
sometimes.
Heart and renal issues.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm,
Say anal issues.
Renal.
renal.
What does renal mean?
It's like liver, kidney type
Oh,
shit.
okay.
His family was like all sketchy about it, and so I assumed it was an OD. But
No, he's been trying. They had a 30 for 30 on him.
Yeah.
Oh, shit,
a
they
couple
did?
months ago.
Like they
Yeah, ESPN did. Yeah.
Hmm.
hmm
I saw it. Oh, I
Yeah,
didn't
he's
see
from
it.
Highlands.
I didn't
He
know
went
they
to
were still
school
making new
with
30 for
Highlands.
30s.
Oh, dude, I love
that
I
show.
love 30 for 30s.
Yeah.
I like the
That's
OJ
it.
one.
I don't even like sports that much, and I
Yeah.
love
Yeah,
those.
OJ
I like the
shit.
I like
It's
the
like a
going broke
documentary.
one's my favorite though.
Yeah.
That one's so good.
Yeah.
that's like Dave and I will watch those because it's sports for him and documentary. for me.
Yeah,
And my
30
mom
for
just
30s
wants
are
to
great.
kill herself.
I like the OJ one because it showed a lot of his football stuff. Like a lot, I didn't know exactly how good of a football player he was until I saw that.
He's damn near the best running back.
Yep.
Yeah,
ever.
I didn't know he was that good until I saw that. So that was really cool.
Yeah, he was great.
Yeah.
He even
So-
made me like those one movies with what's that guy name?
Naked
Top
Gun.
Gun?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Naked Gun
Nielsen.
movies.
Not
Yeah,
Top
Leslie Nielsen.
Nielsen? Yeah.
Haven't you seen my movies?
Deep Blue Sea, they ate me. A fucking shark ate me. Bitch.
So Pillsbury Throwboy.
Yep, that was his nickname.
I'm going to-
1.
I like him since he's local. I'll give him a 5, man. I was pulling for him. I followed him on Facebook. He'd do like live updates of like him working out and stuff.
The only reason I'm giving him 2 and not 1 is
Why?
because he played in the same football league as my son years and years ago.
Mhm.
That's it. It's the only reason why.
I'm gonna go 1,
He's got a Super Bowl ring and
I'd give him
everything.
about a 3.
3.
I would just like to point out the sad fact that a magazine
Beat
beat out
being.
2 humans. Beat out a lot of humans.
Well, it was
on the
humans
show.
connected to the magazine and
Yeah.
television show that
Yeah.
encouraged me to give it a
Okay.
5.
It was
I'll
a
give you
collaborative
that.
effort.
Deborah and Eric.
I could like name writers from Mad Magazine. I'm like
Dang.
that nerdy about Mad Magazine.
Oh wow.
Did you keep all your old ones?
I wish I did
yeah.
now. My cousin's guy just informed me that he's got a lot in storage, so I'm like, at least
Can I get some?
borrow some of those at least?
Sell them on eBay.
I just read
Don't
them.
read them and cry.
Yeah.
Technically, The Walking Dead died this week too.
Yeah,
Like, did
technically.
it die?
Yeah.
Really?
Like
The
the
comic
comics
did.
did,
Oh,
yeah.
I thought you meant
Oh.
It's
the
over
show.
with, man. It's
I-
done.
I was into the
I'm-
comics actually.
I'm mad that
for a
I don't
minute.
even care about the show.
I
Yeah,
don't
it's
It's
either,
like
man.
I'm mad at myself that I don't care, but I still don't care enough to care,
Mhm.
which is weird.
But I'm not mad at my no. It stopped being compelling.
But I
So-
wanted
Never
to
was
finish
compelling.
It. You
Yeah,
know,
I-
I wanted to know. and
I
care.
can't. I can't stop
You
watching.
get close
it.
to the characters, man.
Yeah, I'm so invested in it now. Like I can't cut my losses on it.
Yep.
I'll be the first to admit, like, yeah, it's gone downhill a lot. I will say the season finale was pretty fucking brutal. The last season finale.
They talk too fucking much.
Yeah.
man. Oh my god.
Zombies are just a thing
Fuck,
in the
man.
background.
It's always
Yeah.
been that way
Yeah.
on that
I
show,
also
though.
like
It's a whole
I
nother
need
level now.
answers in my post-apocalyptic fiction. Like I need to know the source and I need to have a conclusion. I know that's not what they're designed to do, but
That's why Breaking Bad was so good because he
Yeah.
ended
Yep.
it right at the perfect time.
That's how 6 Feet Under
ended
was,
it
too.
right.
yeah.
Breaking Bad was amazing, and I kind of wish they never did any spin-offs. I think they just would have kept it Breaking Bad.
Well, now you got the
Well,
Jesse
just-
Pinkman movie
Yeah,
they're going to be
I just
doing.
wish they just would have
Better
ended it
Call
at
Saul is
that.
not, like,
I'm not
that
saying
big of
Better
a
Call
step.
Saul's not bad at all. I just kind of wish they just ended it and just, all right, that was it. Move on.
I don't know. That
Probably because
universe is so
AMC's
cool.
like, man, this ended too quick. And
Yeah,
we
we
can
need-
keep this
we need more
fucking money
money.
train
Yeah.
going. Let's do something else. Let's
Yeah.
do the spinoff of The Lawyer. Okay.
Still
weird,
seeing
like-
like
He was-
dollar signs.
Yeah,
here.
he was one of the best characters.
Let's
Yeah.
say like, did he die in Breaking Bad?
Yeah.
So that'd be weird. Like his show gonna go on. He gonna be
Well,
older
they-
in his
he-
show
it made it
than
look like
did
he
in
died.
Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's like they're doing 3 from Hell now, the new Rob Zombie movie, and it's like
Yeah.
they're supposed like it looks like they die at the end of Devil's Rejects, and now they're
Yeah, they survived.
that movie's not gonna be good, y'all.
You don't think so?
They're doing a limited three.
It's the same.
They're doing
Yeah,
a
they're doing
limited
limited
3-day
three.
release
Yeah.
for your movie. That's not.
It's an early release though.
No,
And
it's
it's
going to
unedited.
VOD,
Yeah.
video on
What?
demand. Yep.
Oh man, yeah.
I think he
See, I thought it
lost
was
it.
just like a pre-release type.
So now the
thing.
dude can't even make good movies using his like fallback. Like I just like that guy's just so like he was blown up so hard and like
After
anything-
Halloween 2, I lost a lot.
Oh,
of respect
God,
for
yeah,
You
him.
it's-
fucked up Halloween.
Yeah,
So
the
this
Lords of
white
Salem
horse,
was-
You on cocaine? You just trying to talk about white horses?
Yeah. Knights in White, Sally. Who fucking
Fucked it
yeah?
up,
His
man.
wife can't act. And he's always wanting to put her in every movie he
Yeah.
does.
I'd like to see her act in a porn movie.
And she's the one that cock. She's
She
the
looks
one.
like she'd do good.
She's the one
Yeah.
that cock blocks. So well, that's why you won't see a White Zombie reunion because he used to date the bass player in the band years before
Years.
the band was even popular. But his
Yeah.
wife doesn't want him around that girl like,
Really?
whatsoever. That's why
Sonya
they
Salt,
won't.
she's
Yeah, that's why
hot.
they won't do a
That's fucked up.
reunion.
Yeah, she is hot. She's a pretty decent bass player
Yep.
too.
yeah.
And now he just yells, "Are we interrupting your?"
No,
Texathon.
I saw something that was like Rob Zombie is a goth version of somebody else.
Oh yeah, I
Really
saw that
funny
meme.
but
And
I can't
Rob
remember.
Zombie also didn't want a skate park built anywhere like near his.
What?
Did you hear about that?
He's
story?
a royal
Yeah, he was
dick.
trying
Fuck
to-
him.
Like, get off my
I hate
lawn.
him more
Yeah,
than
he was
Gene
trying to
Simmons
stop- He
now.
was trying to stop a park and a skate park from being built in his like
Really?
neighborhood because the kids be making too much
Fun,
noise.
fun fact: Rob Zombie
Fuck Rob Zombie.
was on my hottie wall.
Ew.
Rob Zombie was.
Good. to
Really?
know.
Look at
Yeah.
Brad's face is like, well, that's gonna be awkward drive home.
Looking at himself like, am I dirty or
Yeah.
something?
So Anthony Bourdain and
Anthony Bourdain, really?
Oh,
Really? Well, you eat like ants, chocolate covered
She
ants
likes
out of his butthole or
she likes
something?
leathery old junkies, I guess.
I
like
have, yeah, I kind of a type that way.
You like old guys and he likes
like-
old
I
ladies,
like-
man. Y'all are fit.
I like
Y'all go
tall-
good together. Y'all like peanut
tall-
butter and jelly.
Tall, neurotic, heroin arms. That's my type.
Wow.
All right.
Ni-
Like,
nice
noted.
arm spread.
Ah!
Come here scarred up and shit.
yeah.
Or track marks.
Is that all we got for news, Britt?
Yeah.
I think we ran through it all right.
What about deaths? Oh, we already did
Yeah,
deaths.
but
Oh, I'm
that
an
was a
idiot.
slow
Yeah.
week for deaths.
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
almost thought you said debt.
that too.
Shit, that list go on forever.
Yeah.
Add us.
How long have
Needed
we
that
been on?
list.
Have we been on the whole?
We're
Hour,
almost
22
90 minutes. Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Wow.
It's been going for a while,
Blazing.
Bye
man.
bye.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah.
Well, if you,
It's those opening rants we get on. They last like
Yeah.
30 minutes. And then I'm like, hey, let's talk about some news. And we've already talked about half the shit. You know.
well, I get confused from what we're talking about before where like
I
the
know.
mics are on, and then
Yeah.
like yeah,
You get too into it.
yeah.
It happens.
I watched it last week from the boat. It was pretty good.
Oh, yeah. I thought last week's episode was good.
Yeah.
Except for like my shitty camera work. I got to give you props, dude. My wrist was like sore
Yeah.
from like doing this number with the fucking keys and shit. I was like, damn, I'm fucking glad Dusty
I
will
like
be back
doing it,
next
man.
week.
Yeah.
You like doing it?
Yeah, don't bother me.
Well, good, 'cause it bothers the
I'm
fuck
used
out
to
of
it
me.
now. I'm
He
just
has
like,
those strong wrists from all the IT work.
I hadn't
Yeah.
done it in
That's I
forever.
didn't think about
so-
that.
Yeah.
Tell you what.
He's got all this. He's got strong wrists from IT work.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's been a long time
Clicking
since
all
I've
that
done it.
nonsense.
Because I did it for the shit I shouldn't say with Leo.
Mm.
And I was used to that because, I did once a week, I'd be fucking doing it. But now it's been like fucking 6 months and it's like, fuck, man, my wrist
Well,
is
and when it's
sore.
just one other person, it's just
Yeah.
less probably. A lot
Well,
less
it wasn't
quicker.
just Leo, though.
Oh,
There
okay.
It
was-
was
Okay.
4 of us, counting
Yeah.
myself.
Mm.
If sometimes I'll get off and
It
number.
was easier because I didn't talk a whole lot. Then.
Yeah.
So it was easier to like pay attention doing that show. This one, like doing it last week, like I was trying to talk and like, flip
Yeah.
back and forth. And
I'd say the sounds are probably like that. What did you say, Britt? Kind of feel like that?
I feel like by the time I figure out what sound I
Yeah.
want to use, it takes too long to find out. So,
Yeah, I could see that.
yeah.
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay.
for
All right.
old time's sake.
Good one.
Since we're almost at 90 minutes here, and we got to get out of here. I got one quick little story here
Yes.
that it was like a proud dad moment. I forget what we were talking about. We were like me, the wife, both kids were in the car. I forget what the hell we were talking about. And just out of nowhere, my oldest son goes, "They're putting chemicals in the water and turn the friggin' frogs gay." And my wife just like turned around like, "What?" And I was like, "That's some Alex Jones shit." She's like, "Who the fuck's Alex Jones?" And I was like, "He's just like a news guy, dear." And like I had like the single tear. I was
Quit.
so proud of him.
Quick story to my friend
Oh,
Derek's
no.
got one of the coolest kids ever. Like his son's name's Jax. He's like 9 or 10, and there's a note hanging up on his fridge from like school a year or two ago. He got a note sent home because he kept calling his teacher the Illuminati. And it's like
great.
Jax was sent, Jax will have like Jax did not get to have recess today because he kept calling his teacher the Illuminati.
I would frame that.
I know.
That is
He was like,
awesome.
man, that's I'd be proud.
That's pretty tight.
That is good,
Yeah.
man. One day you guys will have like proud parent moments. I hope.
I had one. Mine wasn't like as special as that though.
Oh
It
yeah.
was a couple years because I used to watch Sid the Science Kid a lot with my son.
Sid the Science Kid.
Yeah, it's like a PBS show.
Oh okay.
I was
and
gonna say, is that
it's-
like Little Bill or something?
It's way better.
Really?
Yeah, because he go to school with
Yeah.
his friends and they learn obviously science related stuff. He got a mom, a brother, a dad, a grandmother, 3 friends at school, and a teacher, and they all like dance and sing and learn and stuff like that. But anyway, on that show they were talking about like levers and stuff. Like, and I don't know if y'all know like black in the hood and stuff. Like, obviously we don't like use the word lever as much. That just don't come up in everyday conversation, right?
Right.
So he was playing with my middle son, and he was just telling him something, and I was doing my own thing. And it's like, grab the lever, and I was over there proud. Yeah, like he's saying lever and shit just randomly, So
Was
that's
it an actual lever?
yeah. And my middle son didn't know what the hell he was talking about, because he wasn't hip to Sid the Science Kid yet, He still used to calling shit like, knobs,
Yeah,
and
handle.
things and shit. Yeah, so
Sid the Science Kid. That's awesome.
yeah, check
Yeah.
it out, man.
I'll watch it.
Got some
Bakes.
If it was Sid from Toy Story, I'd be totally down for that.
Yeah.
It'd be
He
awesome.
got like little twists and shit. You don't know what he is, like race wise and shit. He's like yellow.
Like
Yeah.
Caillou.
Good Caillou.
Yeah. You don't know if he's got cancer or
I
not. So
can't
you're
watch
like,
Caillou.
"Ugh."
It's depressing.
It
It's
is,
just so
Caillou
sad. He
sucks.
always crying and shit. Yo,
Yeah.
little wimpy ass.
It's like Arthur, man. That's like the weirdest show in
Yeah,
my
Arthur
opinion.
is old
Yeah.
school, man.
Arthur's teacher got gay married.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah, they blocked it in Alabama, didn't they?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, like not down here.
Yeah.
Fucker.
It really was.
What they say, like, this is their cousins.
Fuck that.
I don't know
man.
why they're
Despite if
kissing.
they're really
They're
Yeah.
not kissing like our cousins, but
Yeah.
hey. I don't know if that's the right type of country. I'm sorry.
Sounded good though.
Thank you.
Good,
Thank
yeah.
you. I lived in Mississippi.
You did, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can tell I say Mississippi.
Mm.
Not
Mississippi.
Mississippi. It's Mississippi.
The one other black dude that I know, he was in Mississippi for a while too.
Really?
It's
Yeah.
a thing.
Yeah.
That's one state you don't really hear a lot about, in my opinion.
Yeah.
That's probably a good
It's
It's
thing.
not. Yeah, it's usually bad. So
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
you're trying to like let them clean up their own shit. Down
I don't
there.
really hear a whole lot about Mississippi. Maybe it's just because it's so hard for some people to say.
Or it's a spell, too.
Yeah.
Mississippi.
Yeah.
I say syrup too.
What do
Y'all
you say?
Syrup.
Mrs. Syrup.
Syrup. Like
Oh,
Syrup.
syrup.
I say syrup.
Oh, gotcha.
Syrup.
I was like, I've never heard it called syrup before.
Yeah,
I
when
thought
I
it
think
meant the
about
state.
it, I say syrup, but I regularly just say
Syrup.
syrup.
I
I-
say syrup.
hate
I
when
blame the
people
music
say-
for that. sipping on some scissor. Yep.
That's
I blame
fire.
the music for
But
that one.
it's just.
I hate when people say crowns for crayons.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I never heard anybody say that.
Really?
No.
Yeah.
Or
Crayons.
milk. People milk. They call milk.
Mayak.
Milk.
Milk. A glass of milk.
I never heard
Or
that.
worsh.
Warsh.
Yeah.
Warsh.
I
Or
hate
the
people
roof.
Say that.
Warsh
A
for
roof.
old people.
Warsh
like,
rag.
Worsh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
If you're
I
over
thought
50.
ornery was a fake word. I said that on the podcast before.
You said
Somebody
ornery?
was like, you acting ornery. Told me that word. I'm like, what? Like, y'all stop making up shit. Like, it's a real word.
Who
Apparently-
said honoring?
Some older.
Oh, I
girl.
love that word.
But where I'm from, I guess nobody ever spoke on it.
I hate when people call when instead of saying ornery, they say ornery. Like he's being real ornery.
I ain't never heard that one. Yeah, that's like
Really?
orange.
Or yeah, orange. I say orange.
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 In this like area, like especially
Orange.
women from like the Ohio Valley say their O's weird. They say home or
Home.
like home or what's it? There's another-
Minnesota.
Or
No,
and they go, my dad.
My dad, yeah.
Yeah.
My dad.
Yeah.
That reminds me of your wife, Dusty.
Yeah.
She say
Bad.
dad.
Yeah,
She goes
she's
bag and
she's
flag
a
and
bag,
tag.
Flag, tag, rig. Yeah, she's got a little twang.
Abernathy.
Yeah.
Abernathy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it'd be
They have,
funny
like, a
to me,
Y.
like when white people say work, like my work,
Yeah.
like
What are you supposed to call it?
my job.
Oh,
Yeah, my
okay.
job.
I call it work.
It's like
I call it
soda.
work, too.
Damn it.
It's like pop and soda.
I always
Yeah.
say that.
How was
regional
work?
Coke.
thing.
How was your
No,
job?
you say how was work,
Yeah.
but when you speaking of it yourself,
I gotta go to work.
First person, you be like you're not saying you're not saying at my work. You're saying at my job.
Gotcha. Okay.
But you were saying at work, you know, you can say it like that. It's just, you know, just follow along.
Colloquialisms.
Just follow along.
I'll bring you out with me. We'll get there.
All right. That is going to be our time this week, folks. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I want to thank Dusty for being back.
Thanks.
Keeping my hand
Yeah,
from cramping up
glad I'm back.
my carpal tunnel syndrome.
You guys did a good job last week.
Thanks,
I
man.
was, I was like, I was watching on the boat, and I missed a fish while I was watching too. So it's probably the biggest one of the trip. So I was dedicated.
Worth it.
Totally worth it. Totally worth it. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that fun stuff. Do not forget about Dump Truck.
Oh yeah, I almost did.
He totally forgot.
Because this was a nice distraction from
Doors open
Oh.
at
Anxiety.
7:30. The doors open. Music starts at 8. The band
Yeah.
from Canada goes on around
$5 in
11:30.
advance, $10 at the door.
Whoop whoop. I'm stoked.
definitely check it out, man. Give me a good time.
Yeah.
Free Cheetos.
Free Cheetos.
While supplies
While
last.
supplies last.
What about you guys? Got spray tan booth?
No, we have.
Damn it!
We
We
have a
have the world's
jankiest photo booth.
Nice.
Does
No
it-
dunk booth, right?
it
No
shock
dunk
you?
booth. Hopefully next year.
We want to run that.
We're gonna be in the. I'm gonna have a float in the north. We should have
Next year's gonna be.
We should have a
baller.
KYHBB /
We should.
Yes.
Dump Trump float in the north side parade next
Yes.
year.
That'd be fun.
Offline conversation.
I keep telling myself I want to get in a parade, but then I just never do.
Well, instead of candy, what will we throw? Stickers.
Condoms.
Yeah, condoms.
Yeah, condoms.
That's
would be
more on
good.
brand.
Yeah.
These buttons.
Yeah, buttons.
Yeah, those
Yeah,
buttons.
we gotta
Open.
buy a lot of
Yeah,
buttons
open
though.
buttons.
Yeah, open. so we
Open
fling
buttons,
'em.
yeah, with the pins.
We have to definitely,
Shoot them at
like,
people with rubber
stick-
bands.
Stick, yeah, like
We
bam.
have a banner and
They start
an
bleeding.
accessory.
Yeah, we do.
Right here.
Yeah, put that. We'll take my van,
And
The
we'll just
5%.
strap
all,
that on the
we'll
side.
all wear headphones for costumes.
Yeah,
I've
You
already
get the
thought of that.
536 sign.
yeah. Cops will be slow chasing me through the parade.
Yeah.
Get back here with a sign.
Oh, and I had an idea in the car to compete with the WEBN fireworks, the KYHBB fireworks, and it's just us live streaming
Yeah.
a fireworks show from
We, like,
the
strap-
backyard.
We could do that.
Fire-
Fireworks
neighbors.
to your dogs and like let them run.
We can film his
They would
neighbors
die.
get their shit.
Oh
off.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good idea.
Yeah, I'm telling you, my neighbors they went hard, man.
Put music, dub music over it.
Yeah. Just us talking. Just put
Yeah.
us talking over it.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, look at that, man.
Mm.
Oh, that,
Saturn
was,
missile.
that was pretty.
Like,
You
Saturn
see
missile,
that?
man.
Ooh,
Be like Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah. It just came.
He's got AIDS.
Yeah.
Fire.
That's South Park, dude.
I know. I know. I just like saying it. It's funny.
I said that a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, he's got AIDS.
Yeah.
Because that was from that stupid Eminem CD, wasn't it?
Kids. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. But all right, we are the fuck out of here. I'm your host, Jerry Saylor.
I don't know for Sloppy Dusty B.
I'm Leo Bishop.
Brad Sabbath.
I'm Brett
We're out of here.
Fuck you,
Toby.